All right, you goofballs. You silly little goobers. Late? No, I'm not late. Hold your horses. I showed up right on time. Howdy. How y'all doing? Check it. Yeah, who's your good fancy pants streamer boy now, huh? Huh? A lot of stuff back there. Like a lot of stuff. I'll go over it at some point. Anyway, there you go. We finally did a proper setup. And it's easier for me to look directly at you guys now too, because I don't have the camera all the way on the goddamn left peripheral vision corner of my eyes. Hey, hey. You ruined my strum intentions? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, hey. Ah, the blue light's visible. No! Sorry, Vermin. The best laid plans. There we go. Why do you keep streaming at night? Because I keep getting super sleepy. My sleep schedule right now is not the best. When are you finally going to update to a 4K camera? Well, considering the fact that the stream gets output at 1080p, I don't know how worthwhile that would be. You should get waves. I should get dreads. You know, that's what I think. I think it's time for me to really really elevate the content. Electospod, the OG Yeti. Yeah, the blue Yeti microphone from when I started streaming, the thing that allowed me to even get started with it all. Eh? Look at all of that. We got a lot of other stuff here too. I mean, a lot of stuff in the studio that we got revamped. It's not even for the stream. Just reorganized some stuff, got some furniture. What's on the to-do list today? I don't know. Feel like there's a lot of stuff we could do. Obviously, Andrew Callahan came out with a response finally, and we're probably going to go over that. Please tell me you saw Jackson Hinkle's ex left him for Jonah Hill. Yeah, pretty wild, huh? When I first saw it, I thought it was a joke, or I thought it was just like a Jonah Hill lookalike. But no, it turns out Jackson Hinkle just the ex went over to, yeah, Jonah Hill. Pretty impressive stuff, huh? Probably not a narcozuvorist. Hey Vosh, I am panicking a fair bit because of financial stress and housing stress, but your stream makes me panic less. Yeah, I'm like one of those fat cats that Chinese, or is it Japanese? It's Japanese. Japanese people really like. Where I'm supposed to bring good luck. Okay, watching my streams will actually enrich you, you know? It's like prosperity gospel, except you don't even have to give me money, okay? You just have to watch my streams. You can see when he started the sexism stuff is around the time they broke up and she started dating Jonah. That tracks. What is this? Just let me talk about horses. How are we doing, Little Joel?
So recently I made a dumb little song and video about horses. I sang a little song about horses. And while it's not every comment by any means, I'll say that a good 40-50% of the comments on that video are people mentioning Vosh and talking about Vosh and saying I'm making content for Vosh. And I'm led to believe this is because I guess Vosh likes horse dick or is attracted to horses. Ironically, like it's a fun community joke that Vosh likes to have sex with a horse or wants a horse in his life. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Vosh's
It sounds like he is familiar. It sounds like he's caught up, honestly.
Community enough to know the ins and outs of the horse thing. You know, I don't know the whole story, but I'm just trying to make an appeal to you here. You know, just let me talk about horses. You know what I mean? Just let me experience the world around me and enjoy the concept of a horse. You know, I'm not making horse dick content. I'm not talking about horse cock. just sort of leave me be with the sort of Vosh horse stuff. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Never let him be. All right. Good stuff. That's why leftists hate Vosh. Why? For my excellent community in-jokes? Why does Joe look like he's in a basement torture room? I think he revels in the sort of dressed down aesthetic in a number of ways. Damn, dog. Do you guys understand why I never think you should prioritize boycotts or like personal spending habits as like a big message for the left? Do you see all this discourse about buying the J.K. Rowling video game? Guys, I hope you understand that no matter what the people who are deliberating this decide to do, it'll have very little impact, okay? It's such a minor... Like, there are people getting, like, excised from the left over this, okay? Like, holy shit, calm down, okay? It's ridiculous, the extent to which... lefties will be like, liberals are so dumb for saying vote with your wallet. And then they'll be like, you can no longer be a part of our ideology because you refuse to vote with your wallet and not buy the... Like, if you don't want to buy... Like, you probably shouldn't, because, like, fuck Harry Potter, right? And fuck J.K. Rowling. But, like, holy shit, people are declaring fatwas on each other. You guys are doing holy war. Harry Potter's not even a good enough franchise to die on a hill for. Yeah, if you guys want, like, franchise meat to bite into, the One Piece game just came out, okay? Yeah. You guys want to pirate the game? Why not game the pirates, okay? Play as Luffy. Do a little gum pistol. I don't know. Hell yeah. Is your beard longer than usual? You know, it does grow a little bit every day. And I do need to trim it. Also, there's drama on the sub. There's always drama on the sub. 0 upvotes. 382 comments. What the fuck is this? What? What? Asking questions. And then a 3-minute video embed. 382 comments. 3 days ago. What did you guys do?
So, I don't know how many people have heard of this person, Vosh, on Twitter, on YouTube.
I have.
Maybe on TikTok.
Wait, is this just like one of the fucking random call-out videos or whatever? Oh, wait, oh, wait, hold on. Is this person challenging me? Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. They're putting their foot forward. 1 second.
As a communist, I found some of his stances on topics okay.
Thank you.
Because it was actually dealing with some progressive issues. But then I dug a little bit deeper. And I found out some things about Vosh, and we're going to talk about it.
Is there, like, a washing machine that's spin cycling a bunch of desk fans that are all on while they spin around in the washing machine in the background?
So I think he likes to pride himself that he enjoys debating people, and I find it funny that a lot of them have been men. And it seems to be more of an ego.
Yeah? There are more men in the online debate space than not men. There is a gender bias there, that's true. I have famously debated some women, though. I've even been accused of debating them a little too hard a few times.
Rub than anything. So this is a Jewish, communist, tanky female.
Okay. All right.
And I'm gonna start asking some questions, and we'll see how he responds. So these are the questions
I have an
asked
email
him.
address.
He, in the past, has made very transphobic statements, saying that trans people can't understand trans issues as well as he does.
Statistically speaking, that's true. The average person, trans or cis, is a dumb fuck. I think the actual thing that I said, I don't think being trans makes you like a better moral arbiter on trans issues. I think a lot of trans people are circumstantially more aware of trans stuff, but I don't think it's an inherent thing. Kind of like, I don't think being black automatically makes you more anti-racist. I think that circumstantially, black people tend to be led away from racist social systems more than white people for a variety of reasons, but I don't think it like, it's not like genetic memory or something, right? Yeah, she's making a call-out post of her call-out post. I kind of respect that. Oh wait, what are the actual tweets here? Number 1, explain your transphobia. Why is it that trans people can't understand trans issues better than you? Are you trans? The equivalent of this is to say, well, a Jewish person wouldn't know Jewish issues better than other races. Oh, fuck, I hope I can get this person on stream.
Also stating that the Soviet Union and Mao's China were not socialist nations.
True.
Again, that literally takes a 30-second investigation. Like, come on. This is just factually inaccurate. This is...
Okay. Wait, why did the caption say 30-second instead of 30-second? Is this an auto caption? Is there a software that auto captions? Tempest, are you aware of this? Tempest, if there's a software that auto captions, don't use it. TikTok does? Okay, yeah, don't use it. Okay, moving on.
Investigation. Like, come on. This is just factually inaccurate. This is such a stupid, ignorant statement. And then he speaks of the Jewish people. Wow, he's got something to say about everything, doesn't he?
That's true. I do talk a lot. What do I say about Jewish people?
But I don't want to straw man him at this point. I have asked him his stance on the Holocaust because previously...
My stance. This is not a serious person. Oh, I saw this quote tweet, though I didn't think anything of it. And the fact you're calling people morons because they don't drink coffee tells me everything that we need to know about you. You're very narcissistic. Not everyone can drink coffee. Not everyone likes coffee. Just because you don't like a food item doesn't make you a moron. Okay, hold on. This person might have baby brain. I don't think they're a troll. I think it's a baby brain thing. Let's just finish the video, then move on.
He has made a claim that, well, there could have been...
See, this isn't a troll. You can tell. I know people like this. This is authentically like, this is a type of person, okay? Most people aren't good enough actors to reasonably troll, like in a distinct archetype, you know? Yeah, so this is like a, you know, this is like a type.
An idea of motive and profit behind there being a Holocaust.
What?
Which is an insane accusation. That the Jewish people...
What?
Well, they could have profited off 6 million of their people dying. Again, another white, cis male talking about shit that he doesn't understand. And propping his
was she
ego
saying
on
that?
a
Am I?
pedestal, claiming that he is of the left. But yet he has an issue with tanking.
How does this have like 300 comments on my Reddit? What was there to talk about?
And this brings me to my last point.
Sis says like Riz. Ah, yes, the unspeakable sis.
He allows people in his chat to talk negatively about tankies. And I'd like an explanation to why a tanky is negative. Why being a tanky is bad. Because all
we can't talk to this person. We can never talk to this person.
That it means is that I'm actually willing to stand up and fight for what I believe in. That I will fight for the communist utopia that we all deserve. And I will...
Why not? Because I'd get in trouble, dude. Are you kidding? Come on. Have a heart.
Will not contradict myself in these matters. I would risk my life to save another. Just for the opportunity.
Thank you. Oh no, it is them. Okay, no, they're not a troll, dude. They were arguing with my entire subreddit. That's why it has 300 comments. This isn't drama. This is just what. This is just the plot of 300. This is just the fucking passive Thermopylae, and she's just there with a halberd against my entire subreddit. Why is Automod dicking them so hard? Is it because they were spamming? It says remove not spam. They must have done something. Oh god. Oh god. But not all the comments. I have no idea. Oh, low karma. Oh, low karma. She got downvoted into the Automod line. Please, this be so much funny. You guys are mean. You're mean. The top comment edit sums it all up. I don't think this person knows much of anything. Edit, this person does not know anything. Okay, gotcha. You could help her? I could help her? Vosh is your legal counsel. Do not touch this. It is funny. Yes, I am mean. Okay, thank you, Vermin. It'd be sexist if you didn't debate her. I am sexist. Oh, man. Guys. Guys. You can't fix her? I can't fix her. I can't fix her. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. In case the Jello program ever sees this bit of the stream, okay, I'm just gonna respond here really quick. Okay? So, here's the quick rundown. I don't think I know about trans issues better than trans people. I think I know about trans issues better than, like, most people, by far, whether or not they're cis or trans. That's one. For two, I have never said the Holocaust was done for profit. I have never said that. For three, coffee is better than tea. And for four, the Soviet Union mouse China is bad. So, don't do that. Don't like them. They're not socialist. Socialism has to be democratic. Authoritarianism and socialism cannot coexist. You literally cannot have a proletarian state with an authoritarian leader and a group of individuals in power with a different set of class interests. It's not possible. Okay, I did it. I did it. Okay, we're not touching this. They even went to OK Buddy Vouch. They went to the meme subreddit? Man. Vermin, can you make me coffee? One man army? Yeah, dude, she's soloing you guys. Holy fuck. You guys, no problem, Vermin. You laugh at her, but she's laughing at you. Okay, you laugh at her because she's different, all right? She's laughing at you because you're all the same. You're all just Voshites to her, okay? She's out here. Yeah, she's the fucking Doom Marine, dude. This is okay, buddy. Vouch just Doom 2. No, I'm not bullying. I respect it. I do. Okay, we're done. Doom guy put retarded. Vermin just laughed from the hallway. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Did you see Shark's banger tweet? Oh yeah, dude. I love this genre of conservative fear-mongering over the vaccines, where they're like, did you see this video of a baby crying as it got a shot, the COVID shot? Sickening. Disgusting. Bro, have you ever, like, lived? Have you ever been a child or been around a child or done anything or existed or breathed air? What the fuck are you talking about? First of all, babies will cry at literally anything. Babies will cry when you fucking give them a shot, and they'll cry when you take the needle away because they hate it when shit gets taken from them, okay? Same with older people. I know literal fucking adults who will freak out getting a shot. So fucking teenager says, no, I don't want a shot. Oh, okay, great. Damn, that's crazy. I give shots out for a living, Vosh. They'll literally kick you. Yeah, dude, some people are scared of shots. It's not a fucking COVID thing. It's just people need shots. Yeah, sorry, no HPV vaccine, no fucking polio, no fucking chicken, whatever vaccines kids get these days. I don't know. Yeah, none of that, okay? Because they might cry when they get it. They have 150K likes? Hell yeah, I'm contributing. I'm helping. I hated needles as a child, not anymore now. Yeah, needles are like 99% psychological. I don't even feel it when I get shots anymore. Or when I get my blood drawn. It literally just does not hurt. Because it's a tiny needle, you know? It's like once you don't freak out over it, you just don't, it's not anything. Yeah, simply be strong. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't let her drink the chemicals in it. You're like, no, that's bleach. They're sobbing, like snot pouring everywhere. And you're like holding a jug of bleach. Unlabeled, unmarked, completely white gallon jug of bleach. No! Oh, fuck. Being a parent's hard. Not that I would know. I remember being an annoying kid, though, so. Let me toast the knife. Let me toast the knife. Honestly, I don't fear needles. I just fear the person delivering it may be incompetent because of one past incident. I have never had an issue with any needles in my life, except for the last time it happened. I was getting my blood drawn because, you know, get STI checks or you make sure you don't have chlamydia AIDS. And they do the thing, you know, like right here where the vein is. And it took like 15 minutes because obviously they got the needle in my skin. They could not penetrate the blood vessel. Like they got the needle in the skin and the blood vessel was just bouncing off. Like the blood vessel would just go like whoop, whoop, whoop. Like the skin of the blood vessel wasn't letting. So yeah, I don't. It took like fucking forever, and that was uncomfortable. By the way, the regular needle thing that doesn't. I don't even feel that, but the fucking like fishing around for the vein that did suck a little bit. It was a little sore after that. Were you watching it? The needle? Yeah. I don't want to look away. Yeah, I don't want to be judged. I didn't want to be judged by the big titty fucking nurse that was taking my blood. Like, I'm like this grown-ass man, and a nurse who's probably like 2 years younger than me with fucking ripe bazoingas is fucking needle fingering my arm crook. And I'm like, no, I'm going to look directly at it, okay? We had a good conversation for those 15 minutes. She was from Chicago. Told me about Chicago. Huge Jordan Peterson L. Yeah, I saw this. Now that we're getting like massive climatic events basically every week all around the world. Like every week we hear some new story of like you know, here's an 83 degree winter day in like northern Europe, you know, fuck whatever, like crazy shit. The cons are doubling down on like debunking climate change because they're death cultists who want to send humanity straight to hell. A lot of them, by the way, especially Christians, legitimately believe that climate change is the like the architect of the rapture. Because before Jesus Christ returns to earth, like we're supposed to experience, like it's the end of he returns when it's over, you know. So a lot of Christians quietly believe that climate change is an inevitable, God-created, desirable thing because it means that we're reaching the end times. They are literal death cultists. Keep in mind that in terms of functionality, what I've described is no different from like actual Cthulhu worshippers, like heralding the end times. It literally death cult, definitionally death cult. It like the only reason people don't think that is because we're like familiar with Christianity, so we're like used to it, so it doesn't feel like that's what it is. That is what it is. At least for the Christians crazy enough to go down that road. Not all Christians are like thinking, yes, flooding in Bangladesh. Finally, you know, whatever. Anyway, to this end, Jordan Peterson epically debunked climate change by posting a temperature variance over time chart, which ends in 1885. The last year recorded here is 1885. If you're wondering how they have data leading up to that point and stopping right there, it's because this isn't actually a measurement of global climate over time. It's a measurement of the average global temperature as estimated in Greenland, I believe, from an ice core. So, like, they dug deep and took out, like, 20 feet of ice and then, like, did chemical readings on the whole thing to try to determine stuff about what it was like there over the past 10,000 years. So it is a ice core sample in one part of the world that ends at 1885 before climate change really kicked off. I'm sure there was like some climate change stuff happening by 1885, but it would have been like a fraction of a percent of what we've done up to this point. I mean, at that point, like climate change would have just been like you like throw 10-year-old orphans at a coal mine until they bring out one handful of coal, and then you immediately throw it in a train so it can chug like from New York to Chicago, and that's like the economy. That's the entire economy. You know, that's the climate change that we're doing. Amazing that Peterson chooses to die on the dumbest hills. He is very stupid. Yeah, he is. Or at least his brain is liquid. Yeah. Mm. Here's what happened after 1885. Well, right. But, well, this here is actual global temperatures, not, like, Greenland ice core measurements. But, yes, we are all going to die. Very sad. Unfortunate. How come you weren't on Adam Something's 1 million stream? Dude, I feel like such a fucking idiot. I feel like such an asshole. Adam Something was doing a big stream, and I wanted to join, and he messaged me, and he was like, okay, so I'm going to do it at this day, and I'm going to do it all day, okay? But I'm an idiot. First of all, he's on the other side of the world, so all day for him during daytime hours would mean, like, from 11 to, like, 10 p.m. my time to, like, when I wake up the next day. That's one. And two, when he said all day, I thought he meant 24-hour stream, because that's what I've done. So I thought, like, okay, I'll pass out, but, like, when he's, like, getting tired toward the end of a stream, I'll go in there and perk him up. Like, I'll call in for, like, an hour or something. But no, when by all day, he meant all day the way normal people do, and not the way fucking Terma-brained live streamers do. So when I woke up to him ending. When I got on the computer out of the shower, he had just ended. So I felt like an asshole, and I still feel like an asshole. So, yeah. There's no funny end here. I just kind of feel like a dick about it, you know? Should have thought about it a little harder. Send him money? Send him money? To celebrate his 1 million sub? He should send me money! Fucking 1 million 1 million subs. Like I'll ever reach 1 million subs. My God. He still knows you care? Yeah, I know. Did you apologize? Yeah, of course. Did you at least message him saying sorry? Yes, yes, yes. God, yes. I like Adam. He's really nice. And he makes good videos. Sorry. Bit of a reminder from a friend there. The channel's been growing in subs quite a lot. You mean his or mine? Mine has been doing a bit better. I am happy about that. Are you sure you apologized? Yes! Talk about Puss in Boots? Sure, super quick. Puss in Boots 2 is a really good movie. I don't watch movies that often, but I do have, I would like to think, a lot of experience in watching animation, just broadly, and it's really, really good. It genuinely elevates the medium and the property. It's incredibly good. It's really good. Peak furry content too, by the way. Yes, that is true. But yeah, it's really good. What the fuck, Vosh? I literally just finished watching it. Yeah. I was raptured the whole time. It was directly inspired by Spider-Verse. That makes sense. It used a lot of the same visual techniques. Oh, I don't want to spoil Canoe. I guess everyone's seen this. Out of context. It's not really a spoiler. Love this guy. Love him. Love him. Why is it only bad movies get called furry bait? Not really. Wasn't the most furry bait movie like ever Zootopia? And people liked Zootopia. It was like maybe 6 out of 10. I mean, it wasn't great, but Zootopia was clearly made by furries, like for furries, man. Having like a nude colony and like the fat cop leopard guy with the like forced eating and like the Shakira, it was Shakira, right? Like they and like the size differences with like the little people. Yeah. Also, a lot of good porns come from that, from Zootopia. Obviously, for the furry community, a lot of quality stuff. You know, Judy getting absolutely railed by the entire precinct, and who disagrees with this? It's wholesome. Everyone likes it. Ah, yes, the Zootopia abortion comic. Oh, yes, that too, of course. What? What? They're a bunny? Yeah, they're a bunny. And she's an adult. What the fuck do you mean? Yeah, aren't rabbits literally like fuck like rabbits? This is literally a thing. Of course, guys, why do you think Zootopia wasn't like a Birdman-esque Zero Cuts movie? Because obviously she's fucking in between the cuts. Why does everyone want to fuck the bunny? They gave her a fat ass. Also, people tend to have a thing for cop uniforms. Personally, did she have a different uniform when she was a meter maid? Did she still have the bulletproof vest as a meter maid? Dog, is this official branded merchandise? No fucking way. This is off Amazon. Holy shit. There's no fucking way that's official. Oh my god. I just Googled Judy Zootopia to try to point out she's a fat ass. This is... Okay, don't... they knew. They do give her a fat ass. They just do like the cartoon thing where it's like, you know, well, they do the same thing they do with like the early cartoon, like Dexter's mom from Dexter's Laboratory, you know, where it's like they're not going to draw gigantic cheeks. They'll just draw an absurd hip flare. The Hartman hips. That's right. That's right. And they'll just like imply it, you know, like this shit. Yeah, literally the fucking Hartman hips. It's like, you know, it's a very, it's shape-wise, it's very simple, but if you math it out in your head about what proportions you're actually looking at like an incredibly stacked woman here. You know, which is great. Yeah. Do you guys remember that Pixar short with the redhead? Pixar, if I go Pixar redhead short ass, I think that'll probably, that redhead from, yeah, this. What were they thinking? Or more accurately, maybe, what weren't they thinking? Absolutely. There we go. Absolutely. I remember this. Yeah, I saw this shit in theaters. I think I was with my parents too. I was sitting next to my dad. I'm pretty sure my dad and I like fucking nudged each other. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, this is like horny fan art, but the wild thing is, it's not an exaggeration. How many times can you like be browsing the internet and see a drawing of a cartoon character like this and go like, "Oh, yeah, her actual proportions." Oh, yeah, the way she actually looked. They're actually toned down. They might actually be toned down in that fan art. Insane. God almighty. I'm terrified. No, this is how we should be. This is how humans should be. It's like her body is a tail. Pixar mom physiology is why I have gender dysphoria and unrealistic transition goals. Ah. Whoa, these links! These links! Actual Dexter's Lab character. Is this real? I can't even tell, man. People do edits. I don't even know. Fuck, I just closed chat. Yes, that's real. That's wild. She's a centaur, but with no front half. True. Stop with the gift. Stop moving. Oh my god. Oh, sorry guys. I know there's some drama going on with this lady, but I don't actually know any of the details. If anyone has an article on this case, then maybe I can look at it. Disney comes under fire for promoting unrealistic beauty standards. This is such bullshit, dude, okay? We need to have a little fucking touchdown right here, okay? We need to have a goddamn conversation, okay? Hold on. There is nothing wrong with promoting unrealistic body types in fucking cartoons, okay? What the fuck are you talking about? It's a fucking cartoon, okay? If the argument is like, okay, I don't think there's anything wrong with having like female characters with exaggerated proportions, okay? That's dumb. If we're going down this route, if this automatically is sexist, then I'm going to do the actual MRA bullshit. And I'm going to start saying like, oh yeah, well, Johnny Bravo's unrealistically beef. Okay, what about all these beefy male characters? And you know what? I'd be fucking right, okay? So I don't want to talk about it that way. The real issue with women's representation in media has always been that there isn't a lot of variety in how they're depicted. Like if you go back to 1980s cartoons, first of all 1980s cartoons have 1 to 2 women, both of whom will be conventionally attractive in the exact same way, and they will have no meaningful weight on the plot. Like the real issues here isn't like, oh, you have one woman with an insane dump truck. It's like the women have no actual agency or role, and they have no personality, and they all look the same or whatever. It's kind of like that Riot Games face or whatever. Riot Games female face. There's like a big collage image. Wait, why did I say Riot Games and not League of Legends? Why did I say Riot Games? I don't know. You can kind of see. Just a lot of same face bullshit. Does Ash still have that character art? You can kind of see it if you see like male characters next to female characters, because all the male characters have something like going on, kind of. But if you look at just female characters, your eyes kind of glaze over at like porcelain perfect skin and the big eyes that are all like perfectly optimized to be like cute but a little menacing, and like they all have like a twee kind of conventionally aesthetic with a couple of identifying features, you know. It's not like they just don't go as far. Who are these characters? I can't tell these women apart. Nidalee, Jinx, Ash, Fiona, the Wind Bitch, the Plant Bitch. Is that the Kitsune? What's her name? Ari? Yeah. Sona. Wait, who's this guy? Who's this guy down here? The one... Who's this guy? I don't recognize this guy. Is that Swain? Oh. They remake him? Dude, he looks cool. He looks cool. Weren't you addicted to League? Nah, I was never addicted. I played a decent amount, but I never fell down that hole like that hard. It looks cool. Swain is busted. All right. Is that Vosh in the bottom left? If only. Oh, and this is Riven. Remember when there were like 2 seasons of League where all anyone could talk about was how fucked Riven was? I'm still mad about that. That was like the height of me playing, and it was just like, oh yeah, Riven top. She still is? I think I remember that, Conyer. I think I remember that. That's every season still? Great. Fantastic. Full Art of Swain. He looks good. Way better than he used to. He looks dope. He looks cool. Yeah. Yeah, he looks cool. He looks cool. Of course, nobody looks cooler than hold on. My guy, my main, who I never lost with. I swear to God, I had a fucking 90% win rate with this guy on top. The goddamn Scion remake. Hell yeah. How I wake up every morning. Wait, they didn't show him in that? Oh man, I remember them doing like a pan over him. Whatever. This is what he looked like. There we go. Hell yeah. Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. He's huge? Yeah, he's huge. This guy slaps your girl's ass. What are you doing? Yeah, I'm picking my girl up and handing him over, dude. You kidding me? Oh, sir, how did that ass feel on your hand, sir? How was the good firm good ripple on the fat? Here you go. I'm getting the fuck out of this guy's like 20 feet tall. I'm fucking out. Try to reassemble her. Fuck. I love, dude. Scion. Here, hold on. Give me the champion spotlight. We're almost done. Then we're doing the Callahan thing. I'm just fucking with you guys. And by fucking with you guys, I mean sharing my interest with you in a way that indicates my love for all of you and my appreciation for this medium. So look, Scion's like fucking twice as big as everyone else. That's Swain before the remake, by the way. Look at what a dork he looks like. Anyway, you're basically just playing as like Garrosh, Hellscream, and there's skins. Show me the queue. Show me the queue. Show me the fucking queue. Okay, this is the best ability in the entire game that was ever made, with no exceptions, okay? Basically, all the abilities in League are some gay bullshit, but not this one, okay? With this one, you choose a direction, and you begin to charge. Like that. This is the fuck zone, you see. This is a knock-up plus stun plus damage plus your mom gets fucked wherever she is, if you're caught in it. And it's so slow, it's agonizing to get hit with this, because you know if some dipshit is right here and they see you start charging that shit up, they're fuck, they're like pissing and shitting themselves in real life. They're spaghettiing, they flash 1 inch this way, but it's gonna hit them. Bonk. You play as a tank. You don't do a ton of damage, but you do enough like percentage-based damage. You're still pretty good. So fucking good. And then you gain permanent health when you kill shit, and you have the shield thing, and then you can knock dudes around by yelling really loud. So you can knock bleh, and do that. Just move to the side. Well, try moving to the side when I'm playing Scion, bitch. It's not gonna work, huh? Oh, and you turn into a fucking choo-choo train for your ult. Yeah! Get back to the fight. Wait, hold on. He screams Noxus, right? When he does this? Goddamn choo-choo train move.
It is unstoppable onslaught. Once started, Scion begins charging in a target direction, gradually speeding up as he moves. If he collides with an enemy...
They didn't play the audio of him saying Noxus. But he does, in fact, do the choo-choo. God, I loved him. I loved him more than everyone else. The only one who even came close to my love for Scion is the hottest woman they ever released. Ever. For League of Legends. As a character. Illaoi. Do we have any trans bottoms in chat? If this isn't your favorite character, I don't even know what you're fucking doing. Her entire shit is that there's a bunch of eldritch ethereal tentacles that constantly spawn around her, and she directs their strikes, like semi-randomly, with her abilities. That's her entire shit. She's just always got a fucking hentai dojin following her at all times. And her ultimate is when she activates the bada boom. And they all start fucking smacking. Look at all that. Where's the bada boom?
Of extra. Illaoi jumps in place before slamming her idol down, dealing area of effect damage to all enemies around her, and summoning a tentacle for every enemy champion.
Lit one tentacle for every enemy. You've exactly enough. She's efficient.
And spirit hit. For a few seconds after she takes her leap of faith, Illaoi gets a vastly reduced cooldown on Harsh Lesson. Just tentacles. Everywhere. All
Alright, that's enough. Those are the only two characters that matter. If they remade League of Legends and they only had Sion and Illaoi, it would be a good game. And it would be the first good Riot game ever made. Illaoi is in Riot's new fighting game. Looks amazing. What?
Well, it's been almost...
Dude, what? August 1st, 2022. I can't keep up with shit happening in the gaming world anymore. Man, what the fuck is this? You haven't heard of this? No? I mean, it's cool in concept. I mean, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Is this not just Guilty Gear? Yeah, but it'll be Guilty Gear with Illaoi. Show me. Show me. Show me. She's at 50 seconds. Show me. Hell yeah. Oh, not modeled yet? Just the drawings? Whatever. Now Guilty Gear is way better. How would you know this game isn't out? Also, yes, you're probably right. Here's the full art they use. Okay. God, she's hot. Stop! Time to go through all these other fucking links you guys have given me. What is this shit? I saw this on LSF. The victim that was raped at Kai's party, Kai Cenat, remember? The big streamer guy? Accuses Kai of being a liar and not cooperating with police before deleting her account. Chud Logic clip. Man, Chud Logic is getting a lot of LSF shit lately.
Of course you tweet right when he goes live. Maybe you shouldn't lie about my situation. That shit is allowed to piss me off. Maybe you should speak about anything else if he doesn't want to help. If nobody is helping me with my case, but acting like they are, yeah, it's allowed to piss me off. What is he lying about? He said he wasn't speaking on it because he already got authorities involved. What else do you want from him? I got the authorities involved. Nobody else did. Nobody. If people keep lying, I'm going to keep clearing shit up. Nobody has cooperated with law enforcement ever, and it's pissing me the fuck off.
Okay. I feel really bad for her. Depression fit rant? Men are doomed if they don't burn this into their brain. I'm a man. I don't want to be doomed.
Really want to hammer this home. If you're not getting the best, you throw her to the rest. One more time for y'all niggas, bro. If you're not...
Oh my god, dude. It's like Shock Jock Radio. It's like that AM shit where they play like 87 sound effects before the song plays.
Getting the best, you throw her to the rest.
By the best, do we mean like head? What do we do? Best holistically? If your girlfriend isn't meeting your emotional needs, I guess. What are we talking about?
Okay? Women are fantastic. When you have your value high, they listen to everything you say. They don't give you a headache. They fucking are a compliment to your life. The problem is that a lot of you guys are complimenting her life, and you're just a fucking placeholder. You're the goofy that shows up to her with her on Thanksgiving. Oh, hey, I'm her boyfriend. Yeah! And you're just there because she doesn't want to look like a slut when she brings you around her family so she can finally say, I do have a boyfriend. Don't worry. Look, Mom, look, I brought him. And you're like, oh, yeah, I'm the boyfriend. Christmas.
What? How would a girl bringing a guy home to her family make her family think she's not a slut if that was something they already thought? If they already thought that their daughter was a slut, wouldn't they go like, ah, another guy? What? Does this not appeal to men's insecurities? Yeah, you have to be pretty fucking insecure to listen to Fresh and Fit. They can't contemplate real relationships. Well, I've said this before. People like this make a lot of money off of desperate, lonely, angry, bitter people. And the best way to keep you all of those things, desperate, lonely, angry, and bitter, is if you never have a fulfilling relationship. So they basically, like, give you all the tips to not be in one. It's like pure adversarial shit, right? Nobody gets in a good relationship because of stuff like this. You found the Vosh. You found the one logical fallacy in an otherwise excellent argument. Thank you, Zoth. You know? Thank you. Really appreciate that. They were putting up a good front, but I dug in deep. These guys tried to get Shark's channel taken down. Oh, are these guys really tetchy with the DMCA? Should we not watch them? Do they do that shit? Yep. Dude, people are such pussies. Why are these Fresh and Fit guys such pussies, dude? What, they can't take people criticizing them? Such betas. No wonder they want women who don't talk back to them, because they crumble under any fucking argument. They DMCA everyone? Oh, well, thank you for the warning, I guess. Shark made a response vid and they threatened to sue him after 17 copyright strikes. Nice. Which they never would, by the way. People who abuse the DMCA system will, like, threaten, but they don't actually. I mean, these guys are friends with Sneeko. Yeah, it's kind of like the low IQ pit, right? You know, it's like density. Like, you have a bunch of liquids in a pool and all the heavy shit sinks to the bottom. Didn't these guys start as a React YouTube channel? I have no idea. Destiny? Well, Destiny was on there recently, wasn't he? Fresh and Fit viewership is tanking last I checked. They might be desperate for Crash. Is that true? I thought I was under the impression they were doing pretty well. These high IQ comments. Stay single, men. It's not worth it nowadays. Stay strong. See, this is exactly what it's like. You enter the manosphere wanting to be happy and wanting to find a girlfriend, and you leave it a gay incel or something. Yeah, like, okay. Girls that hate Marin and Fresh are the ones mad their whole game is being exposed. The game of bringing a guy home to see her parents? I don't, yeah. The game. Seriously, though, I haven't talked to any females since April of 2019. Straight up focused on becoming a better me. Dude, if becoming a better you requires you to live on top of a mountain like a fucking monk away from women, you have a fucking problem with women. It's so sad. Jesus Christ. That's a dub for women. Yeah, true. Just like, oh my God. Yes, I have finally achieved nirvana and meditative bliss, and all I have to do is use a needle I keep with me to stab myself in the leg whenever a woman's voice comes on my television or my computer, and I've trained my mind and my body to no longer need them. My whole motto is be better than the person you were yesterday. A lot of the times females only come and destroy my peace, and I become unfocused. But I think it's because I haven't found the right one. A good girl will come and enhance your life. A bad one will come and destroy your peace. I don't think it's a me problem because I do phenomenally great without an MF that destroys my peace. Dog, how are you going to find the right one if you're not talking to any women? How do you do that? Sending this to all my friends. It got a fresh meme here. That's why they call it Fresh and Fit, because it's got the freshest memes. This is Sparta! Get the feck out, because they don't want to swear. Stay hard. We love our gay kings. I don't know. This is pretty fucking dumb. Well, if these pussies run rampant with the DMCA strikes, not much of a point in going over it myself. I mean, this is cool for the top 10% of men. What about the rest of the 90%? What the fuck? I don't make 300K a year. Sorry, bro. Imagine making only 300K a year. Poor victim mentality. We are so worried about you. No one cares. Yeah. I can't believe the right is winning the pulling in insecure men game with inviting communities like this. These people all seem miserable. Yup. All of them. Literally. Like, entirely all of them. Miserable people. From Tate. In comparison to Tate and Fresh and Fit, Jordan Peterson's community actually comes across relatively normal. I mean that sincerely, and it is insane, but it's also true. They are way more well-adjusted, which, you know, low bar. That's your fault. I'm in college full-time and obviously don't have 300K, but know I'll do everything to get it. This is what I mean, man. I guess the real problem is just men are kind of dumb, or they hate themselves. It's like, well, I'm not part of the top 2% of income earners. Ha! Well, that's your fault. I mean, neither am I, but one day I will be. Like, with no self-awareness, you know? JBP actually had an exceptionally rare partial W where he says, guys, stop hating women, the CU problem. Wait, didn't he say this recently? Wait. Isn't that a recent thing? He recently said something about, like, the Andrew Tate, the Tate phenomena or something like that. Does anyone have a clip of that? Do you know what I'm talking about? I swear I saw this recently. Ah, well. Same with Keemstar being shockingly cool with the transes. Well, Keemstar will just say whatever for attention. I don't know how much you can really get from that. There's not much you know, reliable work going on there. Where is that clip? That was pretty recent, wasn't it? That was just a couple days ago. The goddamn Keemstar ally to all trans people clip. Where was that? Oh, hello. Kanye West just married this woman? So we do know where Kanye is? Okay. Not dead? Alive? Maybe I shouldn't be scrolling through this. You know, maybe I should leave that on the monitor. Literally, he's so fucking horny, dude. Look at this. That's his speed. Okay. All right. I see. I see how it is. God damn. Am I going to give up before finding the second of 2 clips that I said that I wanted to find and show on stream? I think I'm going to. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm bored now. Fuck, I wish I could find at least that Jordan Peterson clip. Wow, that sure is a link. Thank you, Skunksy. Yeah, we have at least. Deleted my tweet. I was so lost. Why would you need tampons in a men's bathroom? Now I get it. Trans men still have periods. I'm learning. You can fuck off. I assume this was done for attention, but, you know. I'm trying, but I can't find it either. Such is life. Okay, moving on. Let's get through this. Romanian authorities seize $4 million of assets in Andrew Tate case. Damn. Neat. Mud Wizard. People laugh, but they're fighting an actual earthbender out there. Yeah, people are like, oh, these cops fall in the mud, not knowing this guy is like a level 13 earthbender. casting mud shake. I found the JBP clip. Was this it?
At women, I would say to young men who are irritated at women is, if you're irritated at women, you know, as a class of creature, there's something wrong with you, because
Damn, this is the clip.
they're right. You're wrong. They're right to not pick you. If they're not picking you, it's because they're right. I know that's a terrible thing to say, and I know perfectly well. It wasn't like I was particularly successful with girls when I was young. You know, so I know what that rejection is like. I know what that fear is like. I don't know it as well as some men know it, because I wasn't rejected outright. What do you expect from women? If you got pregnant because you had sex, you'd be pretty damn choosy too. So, you know, clue in a bit. And then, well, don't they...
This is what I mean when I say that, like, unironically, Peterson as a, like, I can't believe, because we all made fun of Peterson, and I still do, all the time. If you check my Twitter replies, half of them are to him. But he is genuinely, like, in a league of his own compared to people like Tate or the Fresh and Fit people, because the Tate/Fresh and Fit angle is literally, like, despise women with every fiber of your being, and become, like, an absolute slave to corporate consumerism. Like, your life should be empty of purpose outside of hatred towards women, maybe raping them if you want to, and also making a lot of money. Whereas Jordan Peterson, you know, what with his brain being liquid, there's some, you know, movement going on in there. There's some action going on in his skull. And he'll, you know, I think he talks, at least he's a human. If there's one thing we can all agree on, it is that Jordan Peterson is a human. He is perhaps actually too human. You can't see him warbling, you know, his eyes wet, like bleating about some, you know, like the terror of the dragon, without feeling that humanity.
Find you attractive? Well, maybe you're not. Like, have you paid attention to how you dress? Do you have a plan? Are you as educated as you could be?
Who's getting banned?
You know, are you a liar?
Stunksy?
Are you a rabid pornography user? Because maybe that's undermining your motivation to seek out a woman and grow yourself up. If you're rejected constantly and you're out there really trying, you know, because that's another thing to ask yourself is, well, how many women have you actually asked out? And are you so sure that you're not...
I'm really mad, too, because I opened it in a tab first, and I saw when your mom finds the poop sock, and I tried to click the little X to get rid of it, but I accidentally clicked the tab, so I fucking knew it when it happened, too. I'm so mad right now.
Not picking women who will certainly reject you because you're trying to bat out of your league, because you might be. So, and I'm speaking about this as a clinician, too, because I had plenty of men in my practice who were, you know, radically unsuccessful with women. I had one man in particular. He was so afraid of women, he couldn't use the phone. He was too afraid of everyone to use the phone. And he had been bullied like mad. And you know, he had his problems. So I know what this is like. If you were better, you'd be more successful with women. Yeah. So you have to have that in your mind. And they're not, you cannot be angry at women. It's stupid. Women? It's like
women.
It's like women being angry at men. It's a sign of psychological trouble.
Yeah, I can't believe it. I actually agree with literally everything that he said here. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, that's a Peterson W. Thank you, whoever found the clip. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's a reason why I wanted to bring this up. If the editors could kindly put this next to the Fresh and Fit stuff and ignore the Mud Wizard. You cut over the Mud Wizard, okay. No, we saw it, Kanye. We peeped the tweet. Yeah, it's a remarkable sort of denigration. Leave the Mud Wizard. You can leave the poop sock in, but not the Mud Wizard. The Mud Wizard is separate. We're doing Mud Wizard erasure now. Okay, edit down the Mud Wizard part. Don't remove it entirely, but edit it down to reduce its length. Okay. He does a cool thing at the end. Okay, fine. Keep this at the end. he planted something in the ground right there, and the cop took it and threw it back. So I just fucking shoved him. Okay. Let's yeah, Andrew, I know. Hey, whoa, Andrew Callahan, really? Whoa, crazy. Wow. Who could have guessed? All right. What is it?
All right. I never thought I'd make a video like this, but I think there's an important conversation to be had, and I just want to be fully accountable, honest, and transparent with all of you guys. So I'd like to start by thanking every single person who's came out in the past week.
Yeah, we got the YouTuber opening right here. Never thought I'd be making a video like this. What are some other big ones? You know, like I just woke up, or you have like your eyes look teary a little bit. You know.
To speak about different ways in which my behavior has made them feel uncomfortable or pressured during a sexual situation, and to people who said that I've made unwanted advances and had a hard time with rejection. I'm sure this was not easy to do. It's never easy to speak out, and it was a hard...
Okay, I want to be clear, by the way. I am very disposed against this guy. As far as we can tell, based on the allegations that have been levied, and there are probably a lot that haven't been, we're talking about, like, multiple years of, like, stalking, direct harassment, threat, sexual assault, rape. Yeah, like, this is very much like not an oopsie doopsie, you know? Yeah.
For me to hear as well, because to be honest with you, up until this point, I didn't even really realize that I had this pattern that had affected multiple people. I'd also like to apologize for my silence. I think that when this stuff first came out, I was in a state of denial and shock. I was, just riding the high from my movie that just came out. And then within 48 hours, I was denounced by my closest collaborators. And my name was printed in 40 different news outlets next to the words sexual misconduct. And I just kind of spiraled into a mental health crisis. I'm okay now, but I don't really think this is about me. This is about the people that I've affected. So I just want to express my complete sympathy, respect, and support for anyone who I've done wrong by. And I really want to do better and be fully...
Okay. Obviously, we're operating entirely off of vibes here because we're just sort of registering sincerity, but I think this is total BS. The severity of the accusations against him would indicate an awareness on his part of the behavior that he's engaged in. We have, like, corroborated texts of multiple women saying to him that they make him uncomfortable. So the idea that he's unaware of this pattern up until this point just doesn't really sell unless he has some kind of, like, mental block on the subject. And considering we're talking about, like, serial sexual predation here, the, like, this isn't about me, this is about them, I respect and admire their bravery. I don't buy that line, This isn't like some kind of adversarial, like, I did my best, they did their best, but they did great, so let's give them a round of applause thing. This is like, you've been a serial sexual predator. I don't know what you could really say. I feel like somebody in chat said it earlier. What was it? I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I do not expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. Something like that. That's obviously you draw it out a bit more than that, but I feel like that's honestly kind of the beat he'd have to go for, where it's like, I don't even, yeah. That was Logan Paul's. Yeah, but I mean, like, I genuinely think that is the line you could... That's legal speak. I feel like he's legal speaking a little bit. Or not legal speak, but he's doing kind of a boilerplate. That was a Logan Paul quote? No, I know. It's a meme, or at least I've seen it before.
Accountable for everything that I've done. So that being said, I want to make a few things clear. I've always taken no for an answer. As far as consent, I've never overstepped that line. But
if that contradicts claims made from others, so multiple women might be lying. I think he's lying, personally.
You know, I think I want to have a more nuanced and important conversation about power dynamics, pressure, and coercion. Because
did multiple of the accusations say directly otherwise? Yes. There are there was the like primary video accusations. There were the people who said that he like stalked and followed them. The girl who said that she had to kick him out of a car. The people who said that he was following them. The people who said there are so many. We could do like a flow chart on this, like the timelines of accusations here. I feel like so many have come out. If you could piece together the timeline there, you could almost just track his movement across the country, like real time, you know? Yeah. And there are people who directly contact you, right, Vosh? Did they say similar? The direct contact that I got, which again, like if they want to say publicly, they can. If they don't want to, then I can only vaguely gesture at it, obviously, because they can do what they want. It's their story, not mine. But it was essentially like a person corroborating the 2020 story of him being at that party and like sexually assaulting people, I think, but not like themselves being a victim.
You know, like I said, I think for a long time, I was behaving in a way that I actually thought was normal. I thought that, you know, going home from the bar alone made you a loser. I thought that persistence was a form of flattery. And I thought that, you know, if at first somebody was reluctant, you know...
Okay, so wait, hold on. Earlier he said he respects no's, but now he's saying that persistence is a virtue and, like, continuing that... So wait, like, persistence in this case would mean if they say no, you're like, okay, well, I have to find like a way to get them to say yes, which isn't respecting. No, he's saying he thought that time. No, earlier he said he's always respected no's, right? Like before he said that he's always respected no's. So, but now it seems this contradicts that.
Playing hard to get, just try harder. And if you think someone's feeling you, you know, make a physical advance and see if they go with it. And I think that, especially I realized when so many young people, especially young men, rushed to defend me when this stuff first started coming out, that this type of sex pest behavior is normalized. And a lot of people think this stuff is normal when I don't think that it is. And I think that I want to be fully responsible for not having a fluid understanding.
He says he respects it, but what he's clearly getting at is he's never taken it past no and physically forced someone to do something. That's it all. That's all. I mean, that also contradicts some of the claims made of him. It was just the other day there was a news article that were more accusations against him that corroborated text messages from like 2021 or something at a bar in New York, where there was a girl there who he previously was weird with in Seattle, and then they met at a New York bar, and apparently he like felt her up and then put his hand on top of her head and pushed her head down, like get on your knees, but like at a bar, which is insane. That was the only reading I could get from what was being said in the article, by the way, which was the claim, like at a bar. Wild, yeah. I mean, again, it's accusations, right? It's not perfect factual awareness of the situation. It's just like, man, I didn't hear that one. No, those were additional accusations that came out after the first ones, and they were corroborated. There were text messages from the time that it happened that were shown to confirm the events that took place. In the sense that, like, the idea being that if the event was faked, at the very least, something happened back then that would have caused the girls to text each other about it. You know, so it's if it's a deep state op against him going back multiple years, I guess that's still on the table.
Of consent and what enthusiastic two-way consent looks like. That being said, a lot of the things that have been said online about me are not true. A lot of things are missing really important contextual information that I think would change people's interpretation of a lot of these situations. But
This is possible. It's not impossible that this is the case, but it would have to be a lot. Like, it would have to be, there would have to be a lot of missing context.
I'm not here to invalidate anybody's lived experience. If you feel pressured, that's just what it is. I hope that young people and young men in particular can use my mistakes to learn and move through life with a better understanding of consent. As far as what I have planned, I'm not really sure what comes next. I mean, obviously, reporting is my one true love, and I'm 25 years old, and I have my whole life ahead of me. But I really think that I need to do some serious work on myself and figure myself out. So I'm going to start therapy sessions pretty much immediately. Also, not to blame alcohol, but I truly believe that alcohol was a contributing factor to my poor decision making. And I think that alcohol in general has had a devastating impact on my life. So I think I'm going to make the decision to join the 12-step program for Alcoholics Anonymous. And during this journey into sobriety, I want to take a serious step back from public life. And like I said, figure myself out. And I hope that this reaches the ears of anyone who's felt affected by me. I'd love to reach out to you, or you can reach out to me, even just for me to say, I'm sorry. And I really apologize, and I appreciate you all. I also want to apologize to my closest collaborators, my friends, my family, and people who will have to wear this on their career forever. You guys don't deserve this, and I love you guys. That being said, if you never want to watch Channel 5 again, I understand. I hope you remember the missions of radical empathy and media literacy that we have tried to put into the world through our coverage. All right, that's all I want to say.
Yeah, I guess there's not really anything I can say I haven't already said. It's a difficult position because there's not really like much that he could say, unless he came out with some kind of like 3-hour long like epic debunk of everything. I don't really know. Yeah. Why would Andrew post this to his side channel to 600 subs? He also posted it to his Insta, which has like 700,000 subs. Yeah. Isn't this what happened with you and Poppy? No, not even remotely. There's literally no comparison at all. Super disappointing response. Yeah, but there's not anything he really could say. I've been in these situations. A woman, honestly, hearing somebody admit this is a pattern they'd never acknowledged and understanding consent now, getting sober and not continuing this behavior means a lot more than most men do. I'm not offering anything charitable here, man. I don't know. I feel like you can be like Captain Rape Master of Seattle or whatever. Fucking, oh god, that implicates me. He's also from Seattle. For like multiple years, and then if you get caught, it's like, all right, I'm working on some growth, and then it's like, oh, okay, I'm so proud of him for doing that. I don't know, man. Yeesh. Good on you for apologizing, committing to do better, take good care. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. Why do you scroll like that? Because it makes me feel good. I really hope, because nobody would get it watching this video, I hope people understand the accusations against him aren't of him being like creepy or pestery or sex pesty. It was multiple years of sexual assault and like predatory behavior. It was like a consistent, apparently to the point where people were saying he was known in the community for being like this. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Well, What would be your main advice to someone with a different culture immigrant to avoid this type of behavior? Raping? I would say probably don't. I know it would be hard for them because they're an immigrant and all, and immigrants are scary. But I guess I would just sort of suggest they don't do any rapes. Do you think Andrew can get better? Yeah, of course. Anyone can reform. It's just, you know, man, really tough to like trust. Well, in France, French people kiss on the mouth to say hello. I'm pretty sure that's not true. I'm pretty sure that in some parts of Europe, there will be like a little peck on the cheek as a hello. I don't think they kiss on the mouth. For one, I think it's like and it's not strangers either, right? It's and it's not even a kiss on the cheek, is it? It's like you put your lips next to their cheek and you do like a little meh, like a little smack, right? Isn't that in some? Yeah, like that. It's like a little peck, like next to the cheek. The French will grab your genitals as a greeting to strangers. That's true. That's also true. Yeah. I love Bosnia. Do you love? We love Bosnia here. Yeah. Which is based, dudes do this, though, dudes. Yeah, no, it's considered like a general greeting, but like between people who already know each other. That's mostly French-Canadian tradition, but Europe does that as well. Wait, they do that in Quebec? Oh. I didn't know that. Tom Brady literally makes out with his son. It's gross. Isn't Tom Brady the guy who posted a picture recently of his son sitting on his lap and people were really weirded out by it? Was that guy or was that a different guy? Yeah, that was weird. Was it weird? I only saw the discourse. I never even... Oh, wait, hold on. No big deal, just Tom Brady French kissing his son. Okay, that's not a... I don't think that's French kissing. Unless they are French. Are they Quebecois? That is a degree of familial contact that I'm not. It wasn't weird. Chat's being a little weird. This is probably a little weird, right? I'll give some leeway for being non-American or French or some kind of brain damage or whatever. I think that's a little weird. That's a lot weirder than people talking about having a son on your lap or whatever. I don't know. Wait, he's American? Oh. Okay. These are the pics. Yeah, dog, I don't know. Man, that is a little bit weird. The framing on these photos is a little bit weird, man. A little bit smidge. These are indistinguishable from couples photos in terms of like framing and everything. It's pretty weird. Wait, when you're young, it's normal to at least kiss your mom in the mouth? I don't think I ever kissed my parents in the mouth when I was young. I think that when I was young, I would sometimes kiss my mom on the cheek, and my mom would kiss me on the cheek sometimes. Not like too often, but sometimes. I don't know. This is an older one. I don't want a full retinue of the... It's completely normal in Europe. Of children kissing their parents on the lips. I'm glad I'm an American, at least. He's legit weird with his son. Kiss between...
In a documentary...
Wow. I'm not continuing this video. The video title is Kiss Between Tom Brady and 11-year-old Son Raises Questions. And this is the opening frame of the video. No, that's okay. Whatever this video contains, It will remain a mystery to me. I will never know. That's pretty weird. Sorry. Okay. Vosh being homophobic. That's true. Nice background. Thank you. Lay broken arms. Don't even fucking start. In the video, he makes his son kiss him as a requirement for checking his fantasy football team. It's weird as fuck. Okay. I would simply not ask my son to kiss me on the lips as a prerequisite for a thing. Is it normal to shower with your dad when you're very young? Like when you're a little bit, like, right? Like if you're like 3 or something, like we have to get clean quickly. I think that happened a couple of times with me. Yeah. Like I think like we gotta run and you're fucking filthy because you've been rolling around in mud like an idiot child. Like let me turn on the Power Blast shower head wash maximum 3000 and murder you with the water or something. I don't know. Like that seems okay. Wouldn't you have to, like, how old do you have to be before you can shower alone? Is 10 a 10-year-old can shower on their own, right? 5 to 6? I don't know. I haven't like interacted with a kid in ages. When I think of a 5-year-old, I think of something like pigeon-sized. I'm just imagining like a 6-inch tall little dude with like a fat face standing in the shower and like dying. That's probably not right. I don't know. What about communal showers? Well, that's like a different thing, right? Like the Japanese have communal showers. But in Japanese communal shower, in Japan, you don't shower communally to get clean. You bathe to get clean. No, wait, sorry. No, it's the other way. You shower to get clean, and then you go in the baths to chill, I think. I never went into any of the baths when I was in Japan. Dude, I should have done that. I should have gone into the Japanese bathhouses and been like a giant American guy. There would have been all these like Japanese guys, and they would have been like, whoa, senpai, because I would have been like larger than them in every fucking dimension. Yeah. And way hairier too. No gaijin allowed in places like that. Yeah, as a gaijin, you actually have to defeat their bouncer in sumo before you're allowed to enter the bathhouses. It's sort of like a rite of passage. White man was here. How do you know? 20-minute video essay. More like fucking 5-hour video essays these days. They still don't let you in if you have tattoos, even if you're a foreigner. Yeah, Japan is very anti-tattoo. They are crazy. I feel like in a lot of places in Japan, if two guys want to like cuddle and hold hands, they're fine, even though Japan's pretty homophobic. But if you have tattoos, man, they will not trust your ass. Is that a Yakuza-related thing? Yeah. A lot of people think this is just an anime thing. Okay, you know how, like, in most of America, the organized crime that we deal with are basically just big corporations, like, lobbying to get the rules broken, but then they make the rule-breaking legal, so it's fine. But if you go back to, like, the 10s or 20s or 30s, there were cities in America that were legitimately run by organized crime. Like, you know, go back to Al Capone or whatever, or, like, Prohibition era. You would find times where, like, actually, if you wanted to get something done in the city, you might have to go through, the gangs. Japan was like that up through the 1980s. The Yakuza maintained their relevance and controlled significant parts of Japan up until a massive police crackdown. The Japanese government basically treated it like a covert war and just, like, burned the Yakuza out through the entire country. But up until like recent history, like one generation ago, the Yakuza were, and by Yakuza I mean actual, like, there were parts of town where in order to like have a business there would be a guy with the dragon tattoos who would show up in a dark suit and would like muscle you out, like literal like actual fucking like Yakuza shit. Like that was a real thing, real mafia shit. Yeah, but it's not as much of a problem anymore. The Japanese government has, you know, minimized that. I remember there was a YouTube video that I saw one time, which was like an interview with former Yakuza guys, like older dudes, like 60s, 70s, and they were being asked questions about the Yakuza series of games, you know, like Yakuza 0 and shit. And basically the whole video was these old guys who were like, we used to be that cool, but not anymore. And literally it was like, ah, yes, beating someone to death with a bicycle. That was fake. Oh, was that video fake? Nah, prove. I need to have that proven to me that that was fake. Either way, what I said about the Japanese in the 80s and the Yakuza or whatever, that is true. That is a real thing. Yeah. Well, looks like I can't go to Japan anymore. Well, you can have tattoos there. They're just, it's a strong cultural bias. Do you have any tattoos? No. Here's an interview about that exactly. Yakuza 3 reviewed by... Several months ago, I introduced you to Jake Adelstein, the fearless to a fault Jewish American reporter, spent 12 years as a crime beat reporter in Japan, wrote about it in Tokyo Vice. In Tokyo Vice, we meet Adelstein's arch nemesis, a former Yakuza boss named Tadamasa Goto. We also learn Adelstein has a hodgepodge of allies in the pervasive Japanese underworld. Yakuza boss. Well, this is very narrativized. Is this real? Okay, this spring, they released Yakuza 3. I asked the Yakuza to compare the game as they play it to their actual life experience. Yakuza, here are some highlights. I've never been to Okinawa, but Kabukicho is dead on. You mean the old Kabukicho? Governor Ishihara's totally ruined the place. It's like a ghost town. It's like going back in time. Koma Theater is there. Just imagine like old Yakuza bosses saying this. The pink salons, the Pronto coffee shops, the Shinjuku batting center, the love hotels. You got your salarymen in there, the delinquent schoolgirl and her sugar daddy, Chinese people, even those Nigerian touts. What's with all the fucking gaijin in the area anyway? It used to be just Japanese, Koreans, and Chinese. Don't say gaijin, say gaikokujin. It's more polite. Jake's a gaijin. Yeah, I forget sometimes. What's with all the fucking gaikokujin and kabukicho anyway? Internationalization. The world's a smaller place. The Nigerians, they marry Japanese. Dude, this happened to me. When I went to the red light district in my visit to Tokyo, the guys at the middle of the street who would yell at you and tell you to go fuck some chick in a nearby building, they were Nigerian, because Japanese are culturally very demure and very not yelly in public. I know that sounds racist, but it's a cultural thing. It's like if you raise somebody in Japan, like on Japanese norms, and then tell them, hey, stand in the middle of the street and scream at foreigners and tell them to get pussy, they will not do it. Nigerians are not so culturally inclined, and they will absolutely do that. And did, at me, many times while I walked through the red light district. Thank you. The cops can't get rid of them, and they're good at steering customers into shady places. The young Japanese punks we hire, they give up. They don't browbeat drunks into bringing business to our establishments. They got no backbone. The Nigerians are aggressive. They make good touts. By the way, Adelstein, usually when we say gaijin, we mean non-Asian foreigners like you and the Nigerians, not the Chinese or Koreans. Yeah, Koreans are Chosenjin, not gaijin. Ramen does. If they had shabu, crystal meth, as a power-up item, that would be realistic. It is a Yakuza game. They have sake. Kiryu is an executive, right? We all know the guys at the top don't drink or do speed. Yeah, not anymore. Can you smoke in the game? I forget that should be a power-up. Cigarettes and shabu, crystal meth should be in every Yakuza game. The corporate Yakuza guys get a thumbs up for realism. Nice suit, smart, financially savvy, obsessed with money, sneaky and conniving, ruthless. There are a lot of guys whom I feel like I know. The dialogue is right too. They sound like Yakuza. Braggarts, bullies, and sweet talkers, I agree. It feels like I know the guys on the screen. Kiryu is the way Yakuza used to be. We kept the streets clean. People liked us. We didn't bother ordinary citizens. Don't trust him. He was a criminal. We respected our bosses. Now guys like that only exist in video games. I don't know any ex-Yakuza running orphanages. There was one a few years ago, a good guy. You sure it wasn't a tax shelter? Sure it was a tax shelter, but he ran it like a legitimate thing, you know? Okay. You should play the Yakuza games? Yeah, probably. Can I have the link? Yeah, here. Yeah, wild stuff. Wait, is this, if this is the actual name of the former Yakuza boss, shouldn't I be able to Google what he looks like? Oh, shit. Yeah. Wait. Yes. Wow. Hello. Yeah, drippy to the end. You should join the Yakuza since you're so tall. I swear to God, the Yakuza were all over that fucking red light district. I don't think they did anything. Like, I don't think they would fucking beat you to death with a goddamn, bicycle. But, I mean, maybe they would. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is why there's a cultural bias against tattoos. It's because like tattoos, like it's like, oh, Yakuza, like, oh, you're a criminal, like yeah, you're dangerous, you know, like it's a whole thing. It's a whole initiation thing. Were the Yakuza like uniquely bad criminals, or were they standard organized crime? I don't know if there's like a standard organized crime. They were organized crime. I don't think they were. I think they were supposed to be relatively competently managed in the sense that like they tried to integrate into society and operate as like a seamless business counterpart to legitimate industry, as opposed to like doing little wars and like trying to control territory directly or fighting openly with the police. They would try to bribe people, get their officials in power, bribe off politicians, all that crap, you know. Kind of hard to hide your Yakuza since they had the fucking tattoos. So Mafia, not cartel? Mafia, not cartel, yes. The reason Yakuza started getting tattoos is because Japan used to tattoo their criminals to indicate they'd committed a crime, so they just leaned into it. Damn, that's dope as fuck, dude. That's actually super cool. I mean, you know, like conceptually. So wait, is the reason why the Yakuza tattoos always seem to leave space in the middle? Is that because of the way the robes would fall on them? Was the idea like if you had your kimono properly bundled or whatever, it would like hide them? Because there's a consistent like line down the middle here. Yeah? Yeah, so like you just better keep your kimono fucking tight because it leans off like 1 inch and you're, yeah. No, Garbagool. Interesting. Okay, well, this has been an interesting divergence from whatever it was we were supposed to talk about. I thought you meant on the back. In the back, they fill in the back as they rise in the ranks. Damn. That's true, Dino Smash. You plan on watching the new Jubilee video? Doesn't Jubilee, like, copyright shit? Ah, fuck. Okay, we have to go over this. Shut up. Somebody link this. This is like some incel channel. It's also fucking hilarious. I was looking at this while we were listening to the Andrew Callahan apology. Looks maxing versus niche maxing. Which should be your priority? The dark future. Why 90% of men will be invisible in 5 years. Giga Chad. Tinder experiment proves how easy it is for top 5% guys. how to calculate your sexual market value. And we have like a pie chart here, like doing the math. Brutal. How attractive do British uni girls rate these 6 YouTubers? Should we socialize dating to solve inequality? 1 woman per man. Lads, the actual state mandated girlfriend. 4 biggest misconceptions about the black pill. Pretty boys versus chads versus hyper-masculine. What do women want? No humans look like any of these 3 people. Nobody looks like this. The only people who look like this are these 3 specific men. What are we talking about? Guys, do you want to know a secret about women that no one else will tell you? Only I'll tell you this, okay? If you show women a series of pictures of men and ask them which ones they find attractive, the women will find none of them attractive. Women hate looking at pictures of men. And then you can watch live as a guy who looks like a wrinkly thumb walks up and says, "Hey, looking good today, sweet cheeks. How you doing?" And she goes, "Oh my God. Holy shit. I'm doing good. How about you?" Every fucking chick is like this, okay? If you ask them in the abstract which guys they're into, they're not into any of them. Except for like Dingle Cunning Batch or whatever. Yeah, this is why Tinder sucks. But all you have to do is like they will fall for the most like inconceivable guys. I don't know. 100K special, the story of my dating life so far. Wait, like you personally? Is there no hope? Should you give up dating if you're too ugly? Doug, I have seen guys who look like this guy in the thumbnail right here with women who look like supermodels, okay? Women go after scrungly-ass guys sometimes. I think his name is Arnold Brimblesnatch. Probably. Story of my... Why am I most interested in the least meaningful one here? Is this what he looks like? He looks fine.
Happy looking guy in the thumbnail is me. And this is also me. So is...
He looks good, I think.
This, so is this, and
Okay.
so is this. And...
Oh, it's a cutout of... That's a cutout, right? Yeah, that's a cutout. Okay.
all the women in these photos are girls I've dated in the past. Apart from this one, which I'm still dating, photos are girls I've dated in the... Is this. And all the women in these photos are girls
Source? Sorry.
I've dated in the past, apart from this one which I'm still dating now. And in this video, to celebrate recently hitting...
Whoa! You're doing videos on the black pill while having a girlfriend? Ah, dude, this guy's an incel tourist. This guy's doing black pill tourism over here. Guys, you're never gonna make it. You're never gonna get laid. He's recording this as he's having sex.
100k subscribers, I'm going to be telling the stories of 2 of the 5 girls, one of which led to my first kiss. Lastly...
Wow, I'm actually very bored of this. Wait, hold on. We'll look at a better one. The top 4 biggest Okay, guys. Top 4 biggest misconceptions about the black pill, or how to calculate your SMV. I feel like we should all calculate our SMV. I want to know. No, this is useful, okay?
7
Write this down.
out of 10. That's the rating I gave to the YouTuber Chang Nation based on his face
Dog, real? Okay.
attractiveness. And on giving this rating, I'd never received more backlash from angry people in the comments saying my rating was way off. No offense, but personally I think you are a 6 at face and you...
Wait, they think they rated him too high?
You are so short makes you a 4.5 in my opinion. Harsh, but these are my opinion. Dude, you are a manlet, you should have gotten a 2.1 out of 10. He's wrong, you're a 5. If this guy's a 7, then I'm a 9 lol.
Holy shit, they're like, this guy? Average. Dude's beautiful. What the fuck? Okay, whatever.
Bro, I'm a girl,
Remember, okay? Please remember, alright? That this guy's not a girl, by the way. Please remember, the entire point of like the whole incel communities, whatever, is for a small minority of guys to make a ton of money monopolizing and monetizing the self-hate of really insecure guys, okay? That's the whole point. The whole point is like, let me make a bunch of ad revenue, donations, course payments, whatever, explaining to you how you're never going to get laid. This could be racism. Yeah, there is a pretty like big disposition against Asian guys, I feel, because they're not considered as masculine in like the West. But this guy also has like a rock solid jaw. So, I mean, this is not an androgynous face. Whatever.
Trust me, you're a 5. You get the idea. Anyway, what most of the people who wrote these comments likely didn't understand is that there's a big difference between your face rating and your SMV rating. Your face rating, as it says in its name, is...
Okay, hold on. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's 9 and 10? Wait, this is an 8? Where's 9? Wait, hold on. How are we mathing this one out? Oh, this is the guy who got busted recently for the stock fraud, the wire fraud, or the crypto. There we go. Vsauce. Wait. Okay, I'm being like very subjective here. I feel like the 3 here is more attractive than the 4. Let me minimize chat or something. Hold on. You see, I think the 3 is cuter. The 4 guy looks dead. I think the 3 is cuter than the 5. Yeah, the 4 guy's a corpse. He's a zombie. Look at him. The 5 is, yeah, well, the hair is keeping the 5 down for sure. Yeah. 2 is Vosh. I am 2. Yes. Okay, let me bring back chat.
Just how attractive your face is. While SMV stands for market value, which is your overall score including all factors of attractiveness. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to calculate both. First of all, interestingly, your face rating is part of and the biggest component of your
Wait, interestingly? It's interesting that how your face looks would be a huge component in how attractive people okay.
SMV.
Okay, write this down.
In addition to lots of other variables that I'll explain later.
Write this down.
This is why I believe there's always lots of confusion. Most people can estimate roughly what their face rating is from comparing themselves to these faces. In contrast, when it comes to SMV...
Never forget, by the way, never forget that for a long, long time now, up to this day, there is a huge community of women who would do anything for this man, okay? And when I mean anything, I mean you could not pay prostitutes to do some of this stuff, okay? They would fantasize about doing things that if you propose to a prostitute who you are paying a lot of money and offer to pay more, they would slap you and get their pimp to shoot you. So just please understand, if you're a guy and you're at any point in this despairing about your appearance, women are stupid. Just keep that in mind. Also, I genuinely think that with few exceptions, most guys can be pretty attractive with basic hygiene. I'm just rounding the basics here. Basic hygiene, get a good haircut. Like, come on, go like just once in your life, go to a nice salon with some like gay guys. You just walk in the door and listen to the accents of the guys who are cutting hair. And if they sound like this, then you want to be here. And drop 100 on like a good haircut. Maybe it won't work the first time. You can try again in a new place. Get a good haircut, okay? Some nice, decent fashion. And, you know, a bit of exercise. It's fun, you know? Working out's fun. You can get strong, be healthy. You can live longer. That's good. I feel like if people can keep that shit up, get all that, you know, in the bag, I feel like most guys can be pretty nice looking, you know? I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of unfairness when it comes to this stuff. There are obviously people who are born with just, like, ridiculously good facial genetics, and there are people who are born with not that. But you can round that out. You really can. It's always worth trying. If for no other reason, because it makes you feel better. That's one of the things women will do that men need to learn to do, okay? Sometimes women will pamper themselves up to look hot as shit just for themselves. Guys don't really do that. Like, sometimes chicks will do some crazy shit with their makeup or their nails that guys don't even like. You think when women put on that crazy fancy makeup, they're doing it for guys? No, they're not. Women know that guys will all say, I like it when girls wear no makeup. And what they actually mean is they like it when girls wear light to medium concealer with some eyeliner, because they don't recognize the makeup on their faces, because they're stupid. They're doing it for the girls. They're doing it so the other girls fucking gas them up. Guys need to do this shit, okay? Guys need to have a bro night where they go out and they all come with their like fucking drippiest JoJo outfits and their foofiest hair foofs. And they're like, damn, dude, you could fuck 1,000 pussies right now. You're like, no, man, you could fuck 2,000, and like just go back and forth like that. If you can get that motivator, I feel, you know, I just want guys to be happy. I just want you to be happy, okay? Here, moving on.
Because there's so many variables, people's estimations are often way off and can be as much as 2 to 3 points away from their true mark. So, to eradicate this confusion, let me introduce you to my formula of how...
Yes! Yes! Oh shit, dude! We have a goddamn square... We have a weighted total! Yes! We have a fucking... get my quadratics out here. Yes, it's time! It's time! Yes! We have the schizo chart! Woo! Hold on. Gotta fucking... This is like a WoW DPS sim? Yeah, for real, for real. Everyone get your calculator app out.
How to calculate your own SMV. Now, at first glance, I know this chart looks like it may do the opposite of eradicating confusion.
No, dude. Nah, dude. It's all good.
But trust me, the method is simpler than it looks and there's only a few calculations. The level of detail, though, is quite comprehensive. But it'll be worth it as this will give you the most accurate score, the only score you'll ever need.
Can you imagine being a guy and earnestly following this along? Like, finally, I'll figure it out.
So, to quickly explain, we have a bunch of variables of attractiveness at the top of this chart. So, face, height, body, money, P-length, IQ. The scores are filled in, then weightings are applied. Some calculations are performed to give your weighted total, then geometrically averaged SMV. Then finally, at the bottom, 2 more factors are taken into account, adjusting your original rating to give your final SMV.
Okay.
So, how do we fill out the chart?
I'm ready.
Well, you get
I'm
to...
unironically doing this, by the way, and I need you guys to do it too. And apparently we're grading from 1 to 8, not 1 to 10. Okay.
Score out of 8 for each of the top variables using this mapping. So if you're in the top 1% for anything, you score yourself an 8.
How would you...
If you're in the top 10%, you get a 7. Top 25, 6, and so on. Starting with height, here is the height distribution.
Okay, I'm going along with me. Hold on, wait. Let me open my Fuck, Windows got rid of the Notes app. Ugh. Okay, now it has sticky notes. I don't like sticky notes. WordPad? No, I know I can download a million alternatives. They just got rid of the one I used. Okay. Okay, so hold on. I have this open. Okay. Notepad. Shut up! What? Notepad? I don't have Notepad. Shut up. Anyway. Yes, you do. No, I don't. I must have gotten rid of it because it's bloatware. I need to get rid of those 7 kilobytes of data to optimize my computer speed. Okay, anyway, I'm 6'2". So I'm here? Okay. So what percentile is that? 6'2" is right here. That's 83rd so that's 17th top 25. So I'm a 6 there? I'm a 6 there. Okay, hold on. Height 6. Okay. I can't see the chart. Oh, can the shorties not see it? Oh, can the little... Oh, the shorties can't you just crawl underneath my camera window and peep underneath it? Okay. We're all following this along, okay? Okay, we're all doing this together. Okay, apparently if you're below 5'6", you just die instantly. Who made this? This is not true. The average height for men is not 5'11". It's like hold on. Average height male USA. 5'9". This is lying. It's the average height is, for America is down here at the 25th. Okay. Also, I like how the chart here is in percentile, but this isn't how it works. Percentile doesn't go top 1%. It would go 99th percentile, right? As in you're better than 99% of others. So it says percentile, but it's just going, okay. All right.
Distribution of men between the ages of 18 and 20 in the US. And now here is...
Oh, between 18 and 30? But he said 18 and 20. Okay, whatever. Oh, we could have just gone a little further. He has it right here. God damn it. Apparently I'm 6.5 actually, which doesn't correspond to the chart.
The height converted to ratings chart. As you can see, looking at this one, the height 5'11" is slap bang in the middle. No,
Okay.
not 5'10" or 5'9", because younger guys are slightly taller than the older generation. I myself am 5'10", so I'd get a rating of 4.5. Next up is
It's over.
body. Now, it was a little tricky to find
I look like this.
an objective rating system for body, because there are lots of different variables that go into what makes a man's body attractive. So in the end, I settled for a combination of body fat percentage and BMI.
Wait, can't we go for another one? Can we do another metric for...
Reason being is that body fat percentage gives a good indication of how lean a man is. Then BMI will give an indication of how bulked out you are given your height. So first, here is the body fat percentage.
Okay, wow. All right, this is really happening here. Okay. Holy shit.
Chart for 2 types of tests and 2 age categories. I've then averaged them into one to ensure we are using the widest amount of data. So this is the row you should be rating yourself on. I've also provided images at the bottom which you can compare yourself to.
Move your face. Okay.
Importantly, you should only give yourself the corresponding rating if you are at least equal, if not leaner than the provided image. So, if you
What?
have the same or greater definition than this guy...
This is on Learning Economics Alt channel. How are 7 to 8 any different? Bro, your low T mind can't... Is this derangement? It's psychotic. I'm gonna get rid of the crack pipe just so we have less to move around as I inevitably dance around these schizo charts.
And you believe your body fat percentage is 9.3% or lower, you score yourself an 8, that puts you in the top 1%.
Okay.
So, that's just body fat percentage.
Uh-huh.
Now factoring in
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
BMI too. Because as you might have been able to predict, using body...
Okay. Fuck. Okay. We're working together. It's incel horoscopes, but more complicated. Okay. What do I weigh? 230 and I'm 6'2", so 6'230". All right, 6'230". I'm officially obese. Nice.
Body fat percentage alone has one major caveat. Skinny guys. Guys who have low body fat percentages, but at the same time whose bodies aren't all attractive in the eyes of women.
Dog, there are plenty of girls who would go after somebody that's skinny because they like skinny guys. It's like this just does not account for the fucking possibility that different people have different preferences, because to incels, all women are like automatons who are programmed the exact same.
Due to their lack of muscle. And this is reflected in their BMI.
Women don't even really care about muscle that much. Guys care about muscle.
Just a quick example, if I were to ask you which man on the screen now has a leaner physique, you'd say the man on the right. But if I were to ask you which one is more attractive in the eyes of women, you'd almost definitely say the man on the left because
it really depends. Okay.
Of his increased muscle mass. So to factor in BMI, which you can find on this chart by plugging your height and weight, if you're already beneath...
Being a really skinny, twinky guy with long hair is the best way to fuck a woman who's a lesbian 99% of the time. which is like a whole archetype that some guys are into.
22% body fat, and your BMI is between 21 and 22. Then subtract half a point from your
What?
original score. If it's
What? Okay.
19 to 20, then subtract a full point. If it's 17 to 18, subtract 2 points. And if it's 16 or less, subtract 3 points. Now,
Okay.
just to clear up a slight confusion, you might be wondering why people with so-called healthy BMIs are getting points deducted. Well, the reason is because this colour scheme is mostly rubbish. See, I fall exactly here on the chart, in the healthy range. This is what I look like year-round, and I get called.
Okay. Looks healthy, maybe? BMI isn't exactly the most reliable... Just skip to the part where you explain why this is all retarded. I'm not here to debunk the video. I'm here to learn my goddamn SMV.
On the slim side occasionally. Meanwhile, my friend Men's Maxing falls over here on the chart. Actually, in the overweight category. But
yeah, it's almost like BMI is really not a good... The only thing BMI, like, indicates is your BMI. Why does it say 4'12"? I don't know, Alien Spook. That's a great question. Why does this chart have the height 4'12" included here in between 4'11" and 5'1"? That's an excellent question. Secret height. 4'12" versus 5 foot, yeah.
But almost all people would agree his physique is significantly better than mine. So, ignore the colour scheme, I believe my own grading system is better. Anyway, that's it for body, now moving on to finances.
Wait, what's the... Hold on, okay. I'll do my thing, okay? I hit 30, which is obese, apparently, at 230, 6'2", so it's over for me. And as for my body type, I don't feel like any of these guys are my body type. I probably have about the muscle of the 5, but with more like the fat of the 3, but this 3 looks like he has no muscle, so would that average to 4? Should I just go 3 just to like underrate? Just go 4? Just 4? I guess I'll average that 4. Okay, 4. Yeah, okay. Before my weight loss, I think I would have been closer to like a 2.5. I don't know. There's a huge difference between 6 and 7. Yeah, between 6 and 7, you go from like a guy who jogs and eats healthy to like a fitness model, but you know, whatever. We'll just go with 4. You misread the chart. You're not a 30. No, 230 pounds right here goes down to 6'2", which is right here. Again, BMI is dog shit. It's genuinely not a good measurement here. Okay, so body 4. Okay.
Women, due to their lack of weight category and for the colour scheme, this will, I believe, my own grading system is better. Anyway, that's it for
yeah, I'm 5'14", that's right.
body, now moving on to finances. For this...
Yes! Hey, you guys contributed to my victory in this category. Thank you.
We'll be using net worth and yearly income. The data is again taken from 18 to 29-year-olds. And for your rating, you should choose whichever you have greater of either two. Now, some of you might point out that for the bottom
8? Finance rating? Can I go to 9? Go.
30% or so of the chart, people's net worths are actually negative. Asking the question, how can this even be possible? One word, debt.
Yeah, no shit, what? Okay.
The equation of net worth is the value of everything you own minus any debts you have. And there's nothing saying this result can't be negative. In fact, for many of you watching, it's likely you've either been to or are currently at university, which requires taking out huge loans to finance the endeavour. This is why your net worth might be negative. However, to stop this from...
Where's the negative salary section? Is this dude's video for literal children? A, yes. B, do you think a literal child could follow that previous body evaluation chart, man. No shot.
skewing the ratings, this is why I'm telling you you should pick the best out of either of these two. Because many people who went to uni might have negative net worths at the moment, but their incomes may show the opposite, and it's only a matter of time until they catch up. 90% of the top 1% earners have a degree, while only 40% of the broader population does.
Okay, come on.
Next,
get to the...
we'll be moving on to P size.
Yeah! Hell yeah, dog. Penis. 8. In more ways than one.
I know some of you are used to using the imperial system and others metric, so you can find your score here in this chart. Finally, let's take a look at IQ. Be careful not to
don't mind me, guys. Allow me to input my IQ. An 8? Oh, well, thank you. Whoa. A lot of 8s in chat. The fucking IQ, Jesus. How do we even know this? I've had one real IQ test done of myself in my entire life. Who even gets real IQ tests done anymore? I'm an 8. We're all 8s. Everyone is 8. Let's go. What on earth is a real IQ test? Like the kind you go to a university for. My parents had me done when I was like 10. I went to a big uni, big brick building. It was like a 3-hour thing. Yeah, here. My IQ is 8, as in a value of 8. Yeah, you guys all have to be highly rated here, because otherwise you're besmirching me.
To yourself here. Recently, I released this poll on the community tab of my channel, and unsurprisingly, way more people
I'm a trans guy. Where do I go on the dick chart? My dick is 1 inch. No, there's still the inside dick, right? Because most of the clitoral structure goes in. So you've actually got like a raging 9-incher. Okay, it's just like it's just temporarily retreated.
Estimated their score than underestimated. A staggering 14% of people believe they are in the top 1%. So, I ask you to be true to yourself, and once you've got this score, you should have ratings for every single variable. And now we can...
Oh shit, okay, alright, add it up everyone if you're following along. So...
put those ratings onto our chart on this line here, and the next step is factoring our weightings. Weightings are given because obviously some factors such as face will affect your SMV a lot more than other factors such as IQ.
Okay, we're weighting these. Okay, what do we do for a girl? This is a boys chart? Get out of here. Go. Shoo. That's true, Kanye. Okay, so weight for face times 5 equals, so you multiply that times 5. Notice how none of this is sociability. Yeah, where's the autism scale here? Honestly. Okay, and then body is times 3. Finance. Oh, wait, height. Wait, was I supposed to put down my face? I never put down my face. I started with my height. Hold on, guys, we have to rate my face. We'll do a poll. Okay, hold on. Until then. Okay, hold on. I'll go with whatever you guys say. No, it's not poll time yet. Okay, whatever. Oh, you guys. Well, I'm doing math over here. As an avowed homosexual. You guys are putting me down for an 8? That's very sweet of you. For the sake of fairness here, I'm going to put myself down for a, here. Okay, wait. I want to like actually try to round this out here. I'm not going to do an 8. What are the faces? Who here am I closest to? I feel like if I said I was a 5, I wouldn't be bullshitting myself here. I feel like a 5, like I could get away with that. All right, I'm putting down 2. You're closest to 7. I don't believe this 7, but I think the 6 is nice and oh god, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. 7. I'll just say 6. Okay, I'm saying 6. There, fine. Okay. 6 times 5 equals 30. Okay, we're finishing up. We're finishing up. Okay. So 6 times 5, height times 3, body times 2, finance and dick times 2. And then IQ times 1. Sorry, I like making little graphs. It's to the power of the weight, not multiplying. Wait, it's an exponent?
And the next step is factoring. Just now to
factoring.
Product, bodies then want your weighted total.
Oh, okay. What the fuck is the point of factoring an IQ if the face is going to be 8 trillion times the... Okay. Well, he gives me a 6 to the power of 5 here. 7776. I can't do that in my head. Okay, height. Where's my calculator? God damn it. Can this even... This can do... stuff to the power of stuff, right? Standard calculator, scientific calculator. Okay. 6.5 to the power of... That wasn't it. That wasn't it at all. Which of these fucking buttons, man? My IQ SMV is lowering rapidly. It's plummeting. 6.5. Is it this one? Can I just square it twice? What if I just multiplied it twice? Okay, here we go. To the third power. 274.6. Okay. Editors, make this part interesting. What do I pay you for? Okay. And then body 4 squared is 16. Finance 8 squared is 64. Bring the chart back in. Penis. Stupid fucking. 64. IQ 1. Okay. Let's move on. Please, God. So stupid.
Which should give you a large number with roughly 7 to 13 zeros.
Okay. Wow. All right. Man, I can see why this SMV calculator doesn't have an autism section, because this motherfucker would be maxing that out. All right, yeah, if you don't have a calculator, you're fucked, dumbasses. Okay, 7776 times 274.6 times 16 times 64 times 64 equals one. I'm just going to round this because it's very close, okay? 140 billion. Sure.
Then finally, you're going to take the 15th root, which was taken from the total weights here,
okay,
of the big value, which will leave you with your geometrically averaged SMV. If you've done things correctly.
What?
This. And then, once you've done this, you're going to multiply all of these numbers together for your
How long do you think he spent on this? He's a true believer.
weighted total, which should give you a large number with roughly 7 to 13 zeros. Then finally, you're going to take the 15th root, which was taken from the total weight here.
Okay, so you take the total weight, which is the added... Right, the total weight, 15th root. Okay. So then we... The 15th root of that, and I now have a number that is 960.
Of the big value, which will leave you with your geometrically averaged SMV. If you've...
No? Oh, wait, I did it wrong. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, hold on. That's not right. 140 billion to the root of the 15th. Oh, this isn't it. How do I even choose the... You did it backwards? Shut up. We're almost there. To the 1/15th? Okay, to the 1/15th power. To the, so I can... Okay, yeah. Okay, thank you. Yep, okay. To the power of 1 divided by 15 equals... Nope, that's not how order of equations work. Fuck! Editors! Your number's not 15? Isn't it just the weight that you add together? You just add together the weight. $15 is the weight. It's everyone's weight. Everyone's weight is 15. The weight is 15. Shut up. Hold on. 1-4. This was not my major. Okay. To the power of, open parentheses, 1 divided by 15, close parentheses. 5.53445. Okay, we've got it. It's 5.5. That's my rating. We done it. We done it. 5.5. We got it. We did it. We did it. Somehow.
If you've done things correctly, you'd see a number between 1 and 8. Anyway.
I beat this guy out. Fucking 5.35. Loser ass fucking virgin incel.
The reason we did all that multiplying and rooting instead of working out the average the regular way by...
How about... Here's what I want him to explain. The reason we did all that multiplying and rooting instead of working out in a gym or going outside or literally anything was...
adding everything together and dividing by the total weight was so that we could get the geometric mean instead of the arithmetic mean. What this basically helps out with is if you're lagging behind in a crucial area but doing good in all the others, your SMV will be lower compared with if you had an even distribution of your ratings. For example, for the guys shown on the screen now, we'd expect Man 1's score to be lower as he is lacking in a crucial area. However, when we calculate their scores using the arithmetic weighted mean, this does not show the difference as they seem to be on the same level. But using the geometric weighted mean, this does show the man who has the 5s across the board has a better score. And this makes sense from a logical point of view too, as women would be less likely to reject him as he's not being brought down by any one factor. Anyway, the final part of calculating your SMV is factoring in both ethnicity and location.
Oh, that's right. We have to factor that in. Hey, how does this whole thing account for the fact that women will fall for like really disgusting scrungly guys who have no job and smoke a ton of weed but have giant dicks? You know what I mean? You know that meme where it's like, if you see a bedroom like this, you're about to get the best dick of your life, and it's like a disgusting bedroom. Where does that fit in? Like, not even a hot guy or whatever, just like a fucking, you know? The manosphere is a shit ton of latent racism. Racism in incel communities. No way.
Because, as controversial as this sounds, it is true that these factors impact how attractive you are perceived in the dating market.
That's why it's the
If you are
geometric
white,
mean.
add 0.5 points to your score. If you are black
Hey, hell yeah. I've got the fucking white boost. White privilege coming up. Now I'm a 6.
or Latino, your score will remain the same. If you are Indian or Asian, subtract 1 point from your score. As for location, if you are in the West, not in college/uni, subtract 1 point from your
Whoa! Why subtract? Whoa!
score. If you're in the West at college, add 0.5 points.
What?
If you're in South America, add 0.5 points.
What?
If you are in Southeast Asia, add a point to...
What? Oh, is this the idea that, like, feminism makes it hard to get laid in the West, but you could go get, like, a demure Japanese wife? Wait, what is this? What does it mean?
Your score. Anyway, this should leave you with your final result. This is your SMV. It shows roughly what your dating value is compared to the other men around you.
How could these guys be 7.5 if you have to subtract the whole thing for being in the West?
We can then backtest your score to our original mapping to show what percentile of men you fall. So if you scored an 8, you are likely in the top 1% of men.
Dope. Well, now that I've been given the West D boost, I'm all the way back down to a regular 5, which means that I'm now exactly average.
7 means top 10%, 6 top 25, you get the idea. And to show you how accurate this system is, I'll show you what my SMV is using this formula.
Okay.
So I'm roughly a 6 in the face, but...
I feel like I'm cuter than him. I gave myself... Okay. Alright.
probably closer to a 5 than 7, so we'll say 5.5. I'm 5'10", which gives me a height score of 4.5. My body fat percentage is consistent.
Holy shit. Wait, didn't this guy earlier say don't trust BMI because people say I'm slim? Meanwhile, he's got like the Eminem fit.
12%, which correlates with a 7. However, I am penalised by half a point from having a BMI of 22.
Okay.
Which means I'm slightly on the slim side, so overall my body is a 6.5. My net worth is just...
Okay, so to bring it back to the sociology, please remember that regardless of the intentions behind making this video, this is designed to make lonely men kill themselves. The only value this video contributes is as like a kind of death cult initiation ritual. This is insanely stupid. I hope it goes without saying to anyone watching, but this is actually psychotic, insane. The truth is that while we definitely have pretty standardized understandings of what conventional attractiveness can look like, facial symmetry, square jaw, blah, 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 or at least we have a good range of ideas for it. People have a very wide range of tastes and preferences, and I swear to God, man, if you look around at, like, people around you, or your coworkers, or your classmates, there are plenty of women who are in incomprehensible relationships, okay? There are plenty of women who are going out with guys who are weird, who are unsociable, who aren't that attractive, who are greasy with poor hygiene, which I do not respect. There are plenty of chicks going out there with guys who are skinny or who are fat. And the reason for this is because chicks are weird, you know? That's just how it be. That's just how it do. Yeah, exactly. This doesn't... listen, this chart, it doesn't have the autism rating scale. It doesn't have the scrungly rating scale. There's nothing women like more than getting pounded into a bed-bug-ridden mattress by a guy who hasn't showered in 8 days, but has a 9.5-inch dick, okay? But by this chart, you know, that's not even a thing. What if you're so rich you can just everyone just flocks around you because you know you have no you can make people's dreams come true, you know? What if you're fucking Giga Chad ripped, you know? What if you're crazy? It's there's so much variance, you know? Yeah, but just because every movie has some public interest doesn't mean there aren't good and bad movies. Oh, sure, yeah. But keep in mind, you're a person, not a movie. Your goal here is not to make it to the top of the IMDb charts. Your goal is to find just a few people who like it. Think of the worst movie you've ever seen. A few people still like that movie. Some people might even consider it their favorite movie. So yes, if your goal is to hit the top of the IMDb charts, then okay, fine, you need to be pretty remarkable, sure, or at least have a lot of money behind you. But if you're just trying to get fulfilling relationships or just get laid every now and again, you know, even bad movies have fans. Just keep that in mind.
Barely in the top 10% for 18 to 29-year-olds, which gives me a financial score of 7. For P-length, I'll take this out as it's private information. However, I will show what my score would be at various sizes so you can see how my score would be affected. This does mean the total weight drops to 13. For IQ, I'm barely outside the top 1% with a score of 133. And yes, I did take an official test in London last year.
Ah, good. As an adult? I got tested when I was 10 by my parents. Okay.
So I get a 7.5 for that. Now we raise each of these scores to the power of the ratings giving us these figures. We multiply these together, then take the 13th root as that is our total weight, and this gives me an initial SMV score of 5.726. And as promised, for those that are curious, this is how my score could be affected.
Hypothetically, you know.
At various P sizes. Here, you can really see what I mean, where the lower your score is in a crucial area, it leads to greater deductions to your SMV as a whole. You can see the gaps getting exponentially bigger the lower your rating is. Lastly, when we factor in the final two variables...
It doesn't even factor in girth. You know they mostly care about girth, right? Okay.
Rating is. Lastly, when we factor in the final two variables, I gain half a point from this and another half point from being at a university campus. This leaves my final SMV as 6.726, which I'm sure many of you watching would agree is quite accurate. So... That's me, and now it's your turn. If you'd like to see how you yourself stack up in comparison but don't know how truly attractive your face is, then you can have my guidance by purchasing a completely...
No! No way, dude! No! Shut! Oh my god! It's all a money thing! It's just ways of making money off guys who are suicidal. That's it. That's all it ever is. Buy it? I don't want to buy... No, I'm not giving him my money. My hard-earned money that I make working hard. God.
unbiased and honest face rating for just $5. The link to my Fiverr page will be in the description. There are also higher packages that explain...
Oh, dude! Okay, guys. For 25 bucks. All right, this is a deal. For 25 bucks, not only do you get the 100% honest face rating, not only do you get 100% privacy, you also get a full face analysis, flaws outlined, scientific measurements. Oh, but that's not it. You get the how to improve package. Hair, beard, posture. Style maxing, aka, in human language, clothes. Short, mid, long-term goals. Before and after rating for the growth. Other tips, e.g. hair loss.
Why you received the score you did and how to improve. So, for just $5, you can work out your SMV to the decimal. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed, and make sure you press a like button on your way.
Oh, I'll be sure to. A like button. True! Subtract 5 points from your SMV if you actually did the calculations necessary to determine your SMV. True! Yes! That is the most accurate fucking addition you could possibly make to this calculation. Oh my god. Mad respect for using this rating system on yourself. Adds massive credibility to this channel, TBH. Great content. The problem with the body SMV calculation is that it doesn't factor in mostly genetic and skeletal aesthetic factors, i.e. broad Guys, at least the people who originally developed phrenology did it for scientific racism. This isn't just scientific racism, it's also a suicidal death cult. You've taken the original concept and somehow worsened it. You've brought it back to like a worse point somehow than it was. WSR, hip to shoulder ratio, chest to hip ratio, a second chest to hip ratio right next to it, and WHR, which are the most important factors of male attractiveness after only face height and body fat percentage. You know what? Maybe feminists should be encouraging this, because this is the first time ever that a community of men have been socially pushed into obsessing over their looks more than women do. Maybe this is equality, you know? We finally got it. This is TTTT for cis men. Literally! We should stop saying that TTTT is just trans cell shit and start referring to the broader incel community as just like cis TTTT. CCCC? CCCC? Yeah. Not many would have the guts to do this. Very logical and probably fairly accurate. The only thing more objective would be to get 1,000 women to look you over naked, interview you, and review your finances. Yes, submit me to the femoid gauntlet. Observe every inch of my body, so I may know my number. Just like men, women can size up your physical attractiveness in 1 millisecond. Thankfully, physical attractiveness is only one part of attracting women. Oftentimes, it's the less important part. As one of the 14% high IQ subscribers, I need to highlight a fundamental flaw in your math. The final mean does not have the same percentile distribution as the input factors. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, we're getting a... Here's an actual percentile chart for the final rating. Wait, is this like the dick variable? Oh, my God. I still feel like you should factor in personality and status into the equation, even though I know these aren't easy to measure. If you're fun to be around and socially normal, you'll get a boost compared to if you're autistic and annoying to be around, for example. True, except remember, this is the year of autism. So right now, being a normie is actually a detriment. Autism pilling is actually the height of sexual success. Yeah. Personality has no value to women for sexual market value. It comes after reaching the threshold needed for dating. Status is already calculated in his money part. Your status is correlated to height, face, physique, income, and IQ. It's impossible to have any status, reputation, or renown outside of these features, I guess. Personality does not matter since there is no such thing as nice. It's a non-suitable trait for males. Are these guys okay? No. And you know that. Gigacoat BTFO normies from here. Shoulder to waist ratio, body to leg ratio. In my opinion, you don't even have to go very far to know if women/girls find you attractive. Just crack a bad joke and see how they'll react. If they genuinely laugh, you're attractive. If they don't, the mood gets messed up. They don't find you attractive. Women can find... Women are capable of finding things funny from people they don't find hot. If a joke is funny, they can think it's funny. It's possible. It's been known to happen, you know? Like Danny DeVito. Women love Danny DeVito. Why do I know this? Because I've cracked many bad jokes interacting with girls, and for some ungodly reason, previously behind my comprehension, it still comes off as funny, even if I know deep within it's really not. Uh-huh. This is the 10. This guy's a solid 8. Oh, boy. Wow. You're a weeb, subtract 4. What the I don't even know what game this is. The Lucky? The Battle Cats? Gotcha shit. Battle Cats a good game? I don't believe you. I think the race adjustment could be improved. Okay, so full context. This is from a guy with a Roman marble statue, it looks like. First of all, adding SMV points for being white only applies to women for whom whiteness is an advantage, specifically Latina/Asian women. What? Wait, this, even within the context of racism, this doesn't even make sense. There's a huge trope about black women going after white boys. Otherwise, it makes more sense to keep white as neutral, add 0, while subtracting points for less advantageous ethnicities. With the advent of Korean pretty boys like BTS, I'd even argue East Asians have been slowly ascending the SMV ladder past Indians. Where the fucking racial SMV... Dude, why weren't the scientific racists of the 19th century measuring this? Why did we not have the fuckability of the races going back? Which upload group does the am sandwich race get? Exactly. With the advent of Korean pretty boys like BTS, I'd even argue that East Asians have been slowly ascending the SMV ladder past Indians. A ham sandwich race does not stand a chance. The age of the ham sandwich race is waning. This is a terrible impression. Look, it's recognizable, okay? And good. You know, Measurehead would not have said the acronym. Yeah, I don't know what BTS stands for. That's fucking... Is this Nigerian accent? I don't know. I'm just doing Measurehead. Waffles, you have fleshed out the formula what me and a group of friends were commiserating about in a rundown Chinese restaurant in New York City back in 1999. We knew the variables. In fact, I'd argue there's two key variables missing. Status/clout and neurotypical attractive pro-social behavior, sociability. We couldn't figure out the weighting. It's not perfect, but gosh darn it, this is really close and good enough for you. Thanks for releasing this dissertation. This guy's like the fucking guy from Glass Onion with the unfinished theorem written on the bar napkin. He's got framed in his house. He watches this video and he's like, by Jove, he's finished it. Oh my god. Here we go. This guy's self-posting here. Got 3.7 because I live in West Outer Union Brown. Damn. It's over. It's over. I've never seen a person who lives in the West and has dark skin have sex. That's never happened. Had to like the video as soon as I saw the weighted calculation table. This is a phenomenal channel, by the way. One way you can tell if you're a 5 or below. Walk around a mall where there are a lot of women. If they rarely ever make eye contact with you or never smile at you and you feel invisible to them, it means you're simply not attracted to them. These guys are so sad, man. They're all so sad. First of all, who goes to malls? Second of all, okay, a lot of people aren't going to believe this because they've watched a lot of movies where people have glow-ups and then a lot of people stare at them in public. But in reality, okay, I grew up in Los Angeles. You could be an actual male model and walk down a mall and everyone else just walking past you because they're doing shit. Like, again, growing up in LA does kind of skew this a little bit because there are actual male models just living their lives there, like a lot of them. But like, yeah, it does not instantly mean that like chicks are going to be going like, oh my God. Listen, if you want to know an actual like metric for your like how over it is, okay? The actual goddamn metric is go to a store and shop around a little bit, and when one of the people asks you if they can help you, share 2 seconds of conversation with them, okay? Just a little talk. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, I'm doing good. I don't need any help. Oh, actually, how do you think this looks? Oh, I think it looks pretty good. I like that color. Oh, okay. You know, I've been looking for something like this, but I don't know if I want like another black t-shirt. So, oh, okay, thank you. That. Okay? Just do that for a little bit, and you're going to feel like a human being again, okay? Stop watching these goddamn videos. I'd rather disembowel myself, Vosh. I would die internally. Wow, really? Is it that tough? Just that? They walk up to you to ask you if you need. You're not bothering them. They're walking up to you. Yes? Okay. I would feel like I'm bothering them. They walked up to you! Okay. I'm not talking about fucking locking them into a multi-minute conversation. It's just like a second. Trust me. If you're working retail, it does get tiring to ask people if they need any help and get 7,000 people in a row who go, no, thank you. Like, doesn't, you know, it's like, oh yeah, oh, I think this nice. Oh, okay, thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye. You have the wrong type of autism for this. This is true. I autism max in favor of conversations. So I bought Wheat Waffles face rating customer review. And I'm 4. Added to the fact I'm over 300 pounds at 5'11". This guy got a face rating of 4 while weighing 300? Damn. This guy must have a strong fucking jawbone. Holy shit. Gave me a 4 after all the calcs. Harsh but definitely helpful since my money, IQ, and P length was decently rated. This lets me know what I've always known. Soon as I lose weight, I'll be where I need to be. Cheers to Black Pill for the reality check. What did that help you with? This let me know what I've already known? You were going to lose weight anyway? What did you learn from this? Like the guy was like, hey, you have a nice face. You could do to lose some weight, to be more conventionally attractive. Do you think you have to send a dick pic to Wheat Waffles to prove you're not lying? True. Yeah. You're like for the full $30 package, you know. He's like, all right, we're going to give you a full assessment, okay? Send me a screenshot of your checking and savings account, and I get a couple dick pics. You know, get the ruler. Don't press it too far into the fat. I'll know if you're lying. You know, bring it out. Yeah, cock rating. Nice, thick, solid, tight. Good balls. Nice heft on those. Scrotum. Looking a little dangly, but nice. Those balls be swinging. Haha. Love the shape of your head. Keep it up. I'd give that a 6.5. Now for the durability test. Would you ever unironically, platonically give a friend a cock rating? Yeah, I've done that before. I mean, I am into guys, so I don't care about looking at dicks, but a couple of friends have asked me before. I had, like, no attraction to them. But yeah, why not? Okay, I'm sorry. I could read this all day, man. Brief summary of the current sexual market according to the man's physical attractiveness. Chads, very attractive. They are besieged by women on a regular basis. No more to say. The male model walking through the mall with his hoplite turtle formation of orbiters, so that when the women charge at him, they impale themselves upon the spear. Chad lights, attractive. They have to put more effort than the previous ones, but they had some success attracting females in discos, clubs, or night bars. Are you 80 or 8? What? 80 or 8? This person's either reminiscing or they are an actual baby, and they're like, where do cool guys go out to? Disco's thing is a European way to say club. I have never seen a European say disco to refer to a club. I've never seen that in my life. Maybe that's true, but I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. Approaching girls on the street, on dating applications, and on dating applications? You mean apps? What? Okay, this person's like 80. What? Dating application? I thought they meant like a fucking job interview or something. Apps. No one says application to refer to phone programs. High tier normie. Not so attractive. He got girlfriends or friends with benefits by maximizing his social circle. Some have even had success attracting women in late night bars if they're tall. Only if they're tall. Me, a high tier normie, looming over the girl at the fucking bar. I lean forward, arching over her like a crescent moon, knowing I am getting sloppy toppy tonight. Normies average. They have to provide a large amount of money to get girlfriends or partners. This is true. If you're average looking and not a millionaire, it's over. Some even get them through status, talent, or fetishes. This is actually unironically true. Mostly, they are the submissive part of the relationship. Hey, we got any normies, parentheses, average dudes in chat here? Do you feel like, yeah? You're dating a girl off Tinder. You tell her your income, and she's like, "Oh, so you bottom." And with some luck, they can get low quality friends with benefits, married single mothers, ladies who are over 30. Dude, I hate it when I'm looking for friends with benefits and I meet a lady who's 31, which means that they've hit the wall. They're over the wall. They're ugly. They're wrinkly. They're dried up. All 30-plus-year-old women are disgusting, vile. Okay. Allow this to elicit whatever reaction you feel appropriate. But a reminder here that Shoe on Head is 31 or something. I don't know. This old woman, Obasan. You know that anime trope where like they'll have a woman who's over 30 who looks gorgeous, but they'll make fun of her? Who was that? Who was that fucking Egypt bitch from 999? The like one who was the mummy but wasn't. You know what I'm talking about? And she was like 40. Yeah. This girl on the right. In this game, they keep making jokes about this girl on the right being old and dried up. And she looks like this. She's covering her gigantic fucking milkers with a goddamn gold... Yeah, but in the game, they're like, this is literally her official art, by the way. The main joke they make about her is that she's old and dried up. I don't know what this trope is. I don't understand. I have no idea what we're doing with it. I don't know where we're going. I don't understand. It's unironically very good character design. It's disgustingly horny, but it's good. It's good character design, you know. Oh, this lady sucks. Oh, I mean, the character, she's a morally bad okay, it's no spoilers. I didn't realize it was part of that window. Hold on. We're not done with this comment section. I thought I had it opened in a new thingy. Okay.
7.
Nope. Nice try. Fucking Ice 9. Yeah, Ice 9. Where are her internal organs? Don't worry about it. No, we had to know. Here we go. Yeah, we found it. Low tier normie. Unattractive. Normally, they are involuntarily celibate or get laid through escorts/hoes, but the hoe is censored. I think this guy is 80. With enough money/status, they can aspire to be beta providers and start a family. Where does these guys understand that their calculations fall to dust in the face of Danny DeVito, right? They know that, right? Crumbles into ash. Actually, though, literally. True cells, very unattractive. The same as above, except that even a large number of hoes do not accept them with all the money they have, nor for beta providers. Sag. What are you doing, man? Nothing, it seems. Oh, we have some likes from the YouTube stalking is fun. Hey, they're commenting. It is a social media site, you know, technically. All right, have we done it? Have we gotten past all of the very fun stuff here? Oh my fucking god. Wow. That's crazy. You are taking this too far. Hey, you got it, man. One of them said, I'm a woman who watches your videos. I think I'm the only woman who watches all your videos. I just love the amount of effort and technicality that goes behind his reasonings. WW quantifies the things most guys know or will find out about dating. 7 replies. In your opinion, do you think he's right about most things? I'm also a woman watching his videos, but he forgets about charisma. Some men have it and can be small or ugly. I like how delusional this model is, that even the kinds of women who would watch this and comment would go, you're failing to factor in personality. the Riz, you know? Because earlier the guys were like, no, Riz doesn't matter, bro. Women will laugh at your jokes if you're hot, and that's it. Oh my God, it's a girl. I'm always saying this. It's so good. I'm going to find one more and then I'm done. I swear to God. Just people correcting the formula down here. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Never mind, maybe. All right. What did we learn today? Hopefully to believe in ourselves. This is one of the more popular videos of his. Can we watch this? You want to go back in? No. Christ. No. No, that's enough. Jesus. Yes? No, we have to pace it out, guys. We have to pace. No, we have to pace it out. We have to pace it out. We have to pace it out. Did you see this interesting shot of an anime girl? What? Oh yeah, I saw this. This was pretty fucking weird. Yeah. Man, I heard people talking about, like, they said it was like gay Spy X Family or whatever, where it's like two guys taking care of an adopted daughter or whatever. But somebody posted this video, and yeah. It's like, wow, that sure is an arched ass. Damn, girl, what's up? Oh, it's a literal negative 8-year-old. This literally still an egg and a sperm just sort of floating dissolately in the air. This shot doesn't happen by accident. Literally just fucking Blu-ray pedo bait right there. Buy the Blu-ray, okay? And this shot fucking gets a slow-mo 300 vroom noise. Insane. Insane. Where'd the mommy go? There we go. There we go. Cleanse your minds. Look at the attractive older woman with the impossibly small waist and giant tits. There we go. Bring it back. Much better. There we go. How does one learn Riz in a non-toxic way? It's really just about, like, feeling comfortable with conveying your interest to people in ways that they find engaging. If you can do that and learn how they feel about it, you can work out from there. That's like the basic thing, you know? Can we go back to furry art or LOL or something? What, you have is there an issue here? Do we have a problem? What, oh, you want to get away from that? What are you, fucking homo? I guess there are actually a lot of gay people in my chat. Her tits are far too perky for her to be in her 30s. I refuse to believe she's an older woman. Well, there are some other anatomical improbabilities at play here. For instance, women can't humanly be this hot. She had work done because that's hot. Yeah. You can have perky tits at 30. No, we established this. As soon as you hit 30, you hit the wall and it's over. I genuinely got laid recently because I got really into talking about this certain bit of food history, and this dummy thick chick listened to me talk for like an entire 10 minutes. Autism is in. Autism is in. Look, guys, people are sad and lonely. Everyone, women, men, everyone just wants to have fun, and they want to feel like they're being listened to, okay? Like literally everyone. They want to have value added to their life for your presence. And one of the best ways you can do that is by giving people invigorating, stimulating conversation. That's just a big part of interacting, you know? No, keep the image. I'm looking at the image. You know, as some people have pointed out, you can actually see the reflection of my second monitor up there. So I can just move. Is it there? There it is. Right? No, it's right there. See? Now I've moved the titties. See, it's that white strip right there. Now the image is on that monitor. Okay, I'm taking it away. There we go. Yeah, it's the year of the autist. Okay, we should probably clear through these things. Somebody said there's this Falun Gong video. That's 36 minutes. Probably not. You act like most people having dating issues know how to do that. No, it's practice, dumbass. Listen, okay? Listen. Communication is such a difficult skill that Logan Paul's job is as a public entertainer, and he literally fucking shit into his hands and ate the shit live on camera with his fucking CoffeeZilla beef, okay? Communication is so difficult that people whose job is to communicate fuck up constantly, all right? The only way to do it is to continue to do it. You need practice, all right? There is no way to just math out like a talent or a method or a process that'll just let you skip the staircase that you need to climb. You can't do that, okay? It takes effort. It will always take effort. Life is about struggle. This is the main thing the fascists were right about. Life is lived for struggle, okay? But not struggle for the race, not struggle for the nation or any of that gay bullshit, okay? The struggle to better yourself. It will always be difficult, all right? So you need to focus on that. Is conversating with others difficult? Yes, it is. It is difficult, okay? But it is worthwhile nonetheless, for the same reason that exercise is necessarily difficult but contributes to your self-betterment, okay? You need to focus on what matters to you, and if it matters to you to get laid or have a relationship or have friends, then you need to work on skills that will help you do those things. Exactly, Canoe. It's practice, but it's not just practice. Perfect practice makes perfect. You know that old saying, practice makes perfect? Not true. You know, you can play League a million hours and never break into diamond, okay? It's perfect practice makes perfect. It's a matter of understanding what you can do to improve and actively engaging with the systems that allow you to do that. You can't just do stuff over and over. Yes. Please give advice about socializing in college. Do it. That's my advice. Seriously, look, there are lots of specifics to conversing with other people, but past the specifics, you know, a lot of the stuff you have to figure out contextually. Also, you guys are not the same people as me. I am a different person than the rest of you. You guys could spend your entire lives practicing, and you would never talk to other people the way I do, because I'm a different person than you. You could be a better communicator than me without ever at any point resembling the methods by which I communicate with others, okay? So there are things you can do. There are tips or hints or whatever, but largely it's about the basic, you know, methods of tackling anything that's difficult and worth doing, which is not getting super discouraged. You have to be respectful to yourself and to others. You have to be aware of what you're doing. You have to be, you have to keep your eyes on the prize, but also like learn to sort of work with the situations you're given. I mean, most people tend to make socializing way more difficult and scary than it needs to be. Oh God, yes. People overthink it so much. The main problem, I've said this before, people with low self-esteem and shy people are the worst humans on earth, I swear. The reason for that being, anytime they make any mistake or think they've made a mistake, they then waste everyone's time, including themselves, with it, you know, perpetual fucking whining about how everyone saw them fuck up and how, oh my God, they're so terrible and they're never going to get passes and It's infuriating and I hate you. It's the same reason that you guys aren't allowed to make self-deprecating jokes. I can because I'm very confident. It seriously does not bother me. You can't because when you dipshits make self-deprecating jokes, all you're doing is dragging everyone else into a position where they have to go, no, you're not like that, because they all know that you're a little sad boy suicide case and that you feel terribly about yourself, and the self-deprecating jokes are just a way for you to express that because you're worried that the people around you don't think that you know that you suck, okay? It's insecurity, it's stupid, it wastes everyone's time, the self-deprecating shit, you know? Like you have a friend who's like insecure about, you know, their appearance or their social ability, and like, man, I just suck at talking to people, and all your friends are like, no, you don't. I'm never gonna get a girlfriend. No, you will one day. Shut the fuck up. Stop asking your friends to do that for you, okay? Oh my God. Like, what, does that help you? Does it make you feel better? No, it doesn't. People who make self-deprecating jokes, intentionally or otherwise, as a way of baiting those around them into giving them like these meaningless, coddly little, oh, it's okay, it's okay. That doesn't make you feel any better. It doesn't. It does not. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. It does not. No, it doesn't. I've known enough of you people. I've seen enough of you people. It doesn't have that effect. All it does is give you like a question and answer, you know, a call and response. It's an automatic engagement. It takes no thought from you. And pointedly, I think for a lot of you, it's just a way to vocalize to the people around you that you're aware of the fact that you suck, or at least that you think that you suck. Not good. Can you make self-deprecating jokes about things you're outwardly confident about, healthily in your opinion? Only if you sincerely believe there is no chance of people reading it as actual self-deprecation. You can tell because here on this stream, I make self-deprecating jokes, and none of you bitches race to the chat to tell me that actually I'm better than I think I am. Why? Because you know I'm joking. Because if you were the kind of person who would think, oh my God, Vosh is feeling really down about himself today. Are you doing okay? Da-da-da. Well, you probably haven't watched many streams because that's obviously not the attitude that I carry with me. And the people around me, the people I see socially, the people I hang out with, they know that too, which means that it doesn't bother them. If it did bother them, I would be able to tell as well because they would indicate it by doing that coddly, half-hearted, oh, da-da-da-da-da-da thing, which, again, doesn't make anyone happy. So don't do that bullshit. And stop being so down on yourself all the time. It's selfish. Seriously. You know, you think your problems are so big. People get down on themselves and the stupidest shit, too. Like, the most objectively unreasonable bullshit a person could possibly get down on themselves over. And I'm not talking, like, super serious stuff like eating disorders or, like, if you have clinical depression because, you know, brain chemicals, right? I'm talking about, like, you guys will have, like, a mildly awkward conversation with a goth barista at Starbucks with nipples that you can see protruding through the apron. You know, like, she'll be like, chatter name ready. And then you'll go up there and she'll be like, here you go. And you'll be like, see ya. And then you'll scurry out and you'll spend the rest of your week thinking about that. She's not going to remember. She's got better shit to worry about, like her giant titties hurting her lower back with the weight of how big and milky they are. You don't even factor, the shy people, the insecure, they give themselves so much like weighted importance internally on all the little fuck ups they do. People don't care. People don't pay attention to this stuff. And if they do, so what? You think I've never tripped in public? Who cares? What, a person sees me make a little fool of myself? Who cares? You know, I remember one time I was carrying groceries home and I had to walk up a hill and the groceries were heavy. I didn't think I'd get that much. I overtaxed myself. It must have been about 40 pounds of groceries. Carrying 40 pounds of groceries up an incline over like 15 minutes is actually very tiring and I'm not in amazing shape. I was gasping for breath. Had to sit down at one point on the sidewalk, you know. And a woman drove past me as I sat down. Right as I sat down, she rolled down her driver's side window and she said, "Are you okay? Do you need help?" Now, obviously, this is mortifying for me. You know, I'm in my 20s. I'm physically healthy, more or less. This is not the attention I'm looking for. But I, you know, trying not to gasp my way through the response was just like, yeah, just a lot of groceries, big walk, you know. Thank you. No, it's okay. And she, you know, gave me a little shrug and she drive off. Now, here's the thing, okay? I can tell you this guaranteed. You guys, a lot of you, if that happened to you, you would kill yourselves the moment you would get home. You would storm through your front door and dive for the nearest kitchen knife. The shame you felt would be unbearable. I thought it was funny 5 seconds after I started walking again. Well, I found it funny after I got home. I mostly felt tiredness while I was walking it up. You know, that's because there's a lot of groceries. The only point I'm trying to get at here is that like nobody is hurt or wounded or negatively affected by you being the kind of person who can laugh off mild inconveniences, especially because oftentimes the insecurity prompts additional negative behavior down the line. If you're the kind of person to feel insecure about that, you might like not want to walk around as much outside or like go uphill or anything. You'd be like, oh, I want to avoid that situation, which can actually compound the issue, which was in my case the fact that I wasn't a, you know, sterling Olympian athlete. You get it? I'm lost. Was she rude to you? No. I wasn't rude. Gally, you'll have to retype it. I don't see it. What was I saying? I worked in fast food for 6 years. Unless someone does something super unique, we forget about literally everything right after they leave. We're too busy. Yeah, and you know what? Even if you don't forget, like, what is the negative? Like, what's the... People get so embarrassed. They make a mistake in front of strangers or whatever. Who the fuck cares? Yeah, I've slipped. I've done little slips before. People watching. Maybe even cute girls, you know? Whatever. Doesn't hurt me. Well, actually, the slipping did hurt. But the opinions they had on me didn't hurt me. What I'm basically saying is be tactically shameless, okay? As long as you're not inconveniencing others. Oh, Gally, I can just check. Hold on. Thank you. This might be a dumb ask. Do you have advice on how to have more energy day to day? My disability makes it really hard to work out without feeling too sore to go back for days after. It makes me despair that I'll never lose weight and get healthier. Well, the work that I did to lose weight back when I was focusing more aggressively on my physical therapy was mostly band exercises. There are a couple of critical exercises that you can do with workout bands that really, 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 really help. But also have pretty minimal impact on whatever parts of your body, like in terms of like potential pain, you know, that you have issues with. I recall stuff like that. I think it's a really, really good baseline. Made an appointment for next week for physical therapy. Yeah. Look, anyway, the point I'm trying to get at here is that you're never going to have real conversations with people unless you're willing to have a couple of awkward ones too. All right. Do we get it? Did we do it? Nice. So vitamin D solves all your problems. Oh, I should take my vitamin D. That's right. Do you take it in the morning or at night? You were clearly never a socially retarded kid, Lamau. Ah! Cold Sun 70. It looks like you've been constructing excuses for yourself. I was the most socially retarded kid. I was flawlessly socially retarded. You couldn't even fathom. You make these excuses. Yeah, you learn social skills, you know. You're not born with them. I still am socially retarded. True. I have no idea what that is, Lacan. Okay. What's this? Several Laverne police officers are having sex with each other, some while on the job and inside city-owned property. Okay. There's a source that Officer Megan Hall was having intimate relations with other members of Laverne Police Department. These employees included Sergeant Lewis Powell, Officer Patrick Miglosio, Officer... All the men admitted to having undisclosed sexual relations with Hall. The investigative report said Shields told city officials Hall performed oral sex on him while they were on duty inside the police department gym before returning to their desks. Okay. This has got to be like the least bad thing a cop can do while they're clocked in. The situation is unacceptable. As soon as it was brought to our attention, it was immediately investigated. Action was taken. Okay. The report also uncovered a Girls Gone Wild type party involving multiple officers and their families in a hot tub in Laverne Police house. But the report said Hall's top came off and officers were drinking heavily. Okay. This is a difficult situation for our department and for the city. Is it? But I want to be clear that the actions of a few do not represent this department as a whole. Okay. People who live in the area said they were shocked by the report and called it a stain on their community. What? This is like the least bad thing they can do. These cops could have killed a black kid, and these uptight, stick-up-their-ass dipshits would have been like, They had to. They had a paperclip. But this chick fucking just has a stomach that is a cum dump for like 5 officers, and this is an issue somehow. Who cares? They're living their best lives. What, dude? Whatever. She was cheating on her husband. Okay. Her husband is standing by her. Maybe he's got a cuck fetish. I don't care. It's illegal to have sex in workplaces. They're the cops. Also, I don't fucking care. I don't. You really. You're really gonna get me up on a fucking Law and Order boner on like a chick gave a guy a blowjob in the gym locker room of their training. I don't care. You should do a segment on the morality of cheating. That would be a pretty short segment. It's good. No, don't cheat on people. I mean, if she cheated, that should matter. Why would that matter to her job? Why would that why would any of this be relevant at all to the workplace that she cheated? That's not relevant to the job. Because she has horrible morals? You shouldn't fire somebody for cheating on their husband or whatever. That's personal business. That's not the job's business. The fucking your employers are not. You really want to make your employers moral police? Like if you do something like mean or bad to the people around you, then they're like, oh yeah, you're fired for that. Like, do we want to give workplaces more reasons they can fire you? Like any moral character outside of the workplace? Like, no, just don't cheat. Well, yeah, don't cheat. I agree. Just I don't think that should be fired for cheating. And she wasn't fired for cheating. She would have been fired for sex on the job, which is something you can get fired for. I just don't care because every minute she's sucking cop dick is a minute they're not, I don't know, doing some other bad shit. Whatever. In a true socialist utopia, police still exist as an institution, but they don't do any policing. They literally just sit at the academy and just get sucked off, you know, or suck each other. I don't care. You know, it's basically you just have a couple cops per city and the state pays them to just be in a big room, do firing practice and just fuck constantly. And that's so much better than what we have right now. That's a massive improvement. Can you apply that to like saying racist shit on Twitter? No, saying racist shit on Twitter then losing your job is more of like a broader PR thing. Man, if you start firing people for like totally interpersonal stuff that gets publicized because of the workplace, that's a totally different thing. Also, you can fire a person for being racist because being racist is a violation of other people's workplace rights. Other people have a right to be in a workplace without racists. I don't think you have the same right to be in a workplace without cheaters. That doesn't really feel like it applies. Did you see Demon Mama's reaction to Kidology on the left right now or last night? Kidology is very transphobic, convoluted, obtuse, takes you out of context. No, and I'm bored of the Kidology thing. Those videos are too long. If she wants to come on or talk or whatever, that's fine. But apart from that, my attention span is not long enough to go through that shit. Samson, no. What's it about? Would be like firing someone for being in a poly relationship, Vosh. Yeah. She did cite you to defend transphobia. Then give me a timestamp. Welcome to the world. Thanks to 20 bucks. Remember, cops are legally able to have sex with people that are in custody, but with other cops bad? True, that has happened. Thank you. Gabrielle Things, thank you for the $5. Maybe hooking up with an amazing guy I met 3 days ago. We may be having sex. It's daunting because it'd be my first time. Wish me luck. Oh, nice. You're about to hook up with a cute guy and get fucked for the first time or fuck or whatever. Have a good time. We believe you. Believe in you. Fantasy Jorts, thank you for the $5. Soveball, thank you for the 5. Being neurotypical doesn't factor into the score. Who doesn't want a foot job from a schizo femboy BF wearing psych ward grippy socks? Ah, yes, true. Many such cases. Rushi, thanks the tier 1 sub. Glad to know I'm not alone in my dysphoria and that weird incels online have it worse. Love your stuff. Yes, it can be pretty bad out there. Chat453 and Cosmothulu, thank you for the $5. Consume Prelosec, thank you for the 10. I shit my pants, Emery. Good to know. None of the fun, thank you for the 4 tier 1 subs. Try not to look at porn on stream. We can see your screen, your play button. Yeah, I'll fix that up. Don't worry. Thank you, though. Beardy, thank you for the $25. I really appreciate that. Vosh, buy the package, you nerd. I'm not buying the damn package. I appreciate the 25, though. If I see a chargeback on my PayPal for that 25, then I'll know that you only wanted it and not just to support your favorite creator. This is the trailer if you want to watch it off stream. It's about a socially awkward girl that tries to overcome her awkwardness by starting a band. It's AOTY tier shit. Bocchi the Rock. Is this fucking slice of life? Rated 9 out of 10 on my anime list. That is pretty impressive. Bocchi slaps, though. Did you watch Velma yet? No, nor will I. What genre is it? Doesn't say here. Doesn't say what genre it is. Comedy? It's not slice of life. It's like K-On! K-On! Is slice of life. It's funny. Does it have a plot, or is it all just bit gags? It has plot. Okay. Soveball, thank you for the 5. True. Harry Potter's trash. Social advantages of autism, the $2. The social advantage of autism, I love you, but I can't let you use my stream as like a billboard like this, okay? You've done that multiple times before. Hashtag Autistic Columbia. J-Dubs, thank you for the $5. Mindforge, the tier 1 sub. Ilanita Express, the tier 1 sub. Sigma Mayo, thank you for the tier 2 sub. B with the $20. Heartbroken Lamb, thank you for the $5. You say boycotting isn't worthwhile. You can do it if you want. Yet you agree with vegan ethics, which calls for an animal product boycott. I'm not a vegan. I agree with vegan ethics, but I have very vocally argued with vegans when I think they get overly preachy about how everyone needs to boycott. Veganism doesn't equal boycotting. It kind of does, functionally, because your engagement with animal products is through consumption. Bosh, you're wrong and gay. Soaked on left, are you vegan? Sake, thank you for the very kind $30. If Vosh, you've read all theory. By their logic, you know more about all issues, including trans issues, than all people, including trans people. That's true. That is true. Thank you. Grab a turkey. Thanks the tier 3 sub. I really appreciate that. I remember you rambled about your D&D game a good while back, and I'd love to hear more someday if you got updates or new tangent material. If not, no worries. Cheers. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Well, the D&D game I rambled about before is done. It's been canceled, sadly, after 2 years of consistent in real life play. Just life happened. But I'm still fond friends, the people who I played it with, and we have good memories of it. And sometimes that's how it is. We are doing a current D&D campaign with Vermin and some of Vermin's friends. Captain Bibbs, thank you for the $10. Any take on the gun laws being heard in Washington this week? I haven't seen them. I hope they're not dumb. Brenton Biggs, the $5. Your new studio setup is very nice and refreshing. Thank you. Excuse me. It's very kind of you. Charlotte96, the $5. Can there still be a thing as a good mobster or anything close to that? You mean, can a criminal organization be morally good? Certainly, it's possible. It just generally won't be. Usually because, in the absence of, legal supervision, they generally have free reign to, and a business incentive to, do a lot of bad stuff and fill in markets that the state doesn't permit. Usually these are markets that hurt people. Generally speaking, if there was like an ethical venue for commodity production or consumption, it's already legal and, possible. That being said, that's not always the case. Criminal organizations are not inherently morally bad. Just tends to be that way. Asshat, thank you for the $5. I don't know who Bhaskar Sunkara is, I'm afraid, so I can't say. Pyrocopium, thanks the €2. Dan New York, thank you for the $2. It's Sawaro, thank you for the incredibly kind $30. Sending you and your cats love from Arizona. Sorry. Thanks for promoting PV22 because it's given me an avenue to be actively involved in politics in my area. Hell yeah! PV23 now, motherfucker. All right, keeping it going. Really happy to hear that. Charlotte96, the $5. Why do people refer to women as females before calling them women? I can't comprehend why. It's a dehumanization thing. She-Corp, thank you for the $5. Yeah, don't worry, I'll be careful. Stockeye, thank you for the 4 gifted tier 2 subs. I really, really appreciate that. Vosh, if there's ice cream in Zootopia, who's getting milked? Is there ice cream in Zootopia? Vegan ice cream exists. Well, are they using it? No milk, no leather, nothing? Ex Letius says Polio, thank you for the $5. My darling chef brother has recommended that I watch The Menu. So I do want to watch it. I haven't seen it though. Also, SDO, that's why I'm in favor of scaling back the meat and animal production industry until eventually it can be eliminated entirely. Whatever is economically feasible. I'm just not that up and up on boycotting. Because I'm not a liberal. Poob, thank you for the $10. I was watching My Mechanics, then I noticed you in the Patreon credits. It was the weirdest thing, Vosh Easter egg. I like that channel. Sake with the 3 gifted tier 2 subs. Imagine making less than $5 million a year, Kek V. You make that much, buddy. You better be donating more than you are now. No, I'm kidding. I love you. Thank you. True. Kalkowin, thank you for the $5. Vosh, I took your rec and checked out Hunter x Hunter, and now my wife is asking me why I'm staying up late in my office until 2 to 3 a.m. What do I tell you? Or what do I tell her? Start back from the beginning and watch it all with her. It's the only way. It's a good show, huh? Vesper, thank you for the $2. Can you invite Dusty Smith to your show, please? Haven't I talked with Dusty Smith before? I feel like I have. Silvercake's the $10. Today I learned I have a higher SMV than you, Vosh. You mad? Thanks for the laugh today. Yeah, well, the dick chart maxed out at like what, 6.5 inches there? I gotta say, it is interesting that that guy's height chart maxed out at 6'6", but the dick chart maxed out at 6.6, more or less, or 6.7. That was it. I'm just saying there's a bit of variance. The dick chart went to 8 inches. No, it didn't. It went to 6.7. 8 was at 6.7. It went to 8, like 8 was the highest score, but 6.7 inches was the threshold you had to cross. Beefless Stew with the $2. Your chair's SMV is a 1.4 minus the whiteness. I think it has charm. In your experience, what would be the income for financial security in our current economic climate? Man, I don't know, man. That depends on so much shit. Real safety is in community more than anything else, not necessarily money. But like depending on where you are and what the dealio is, you can make $500,000 a year and still like fret about this stuff. Oh, everyone frets about money. I wouldn't worry so much about that. I would worry more about like what can you do to maximize your circumstances within your own life. Rue with the £10. Your videos and streams and consent have really helped my new partner help me overcome past sexual trauma. I rejected him when we first met, and he was so calm about it, and then we hooked up. Thank you. Oh, I'm really happy to hear that. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you. I'm happy that it was helpful. Yeah, I'm happy that it was helpful. It's important stuff, you know? A lot of people out here. We having more fun. Shu is on the news again. What happened with Shu? I don't want to be told this every time, by the way. What happened? I know she deleted her Twitter, but we already talked about that. If you cannot live on, let's say, 100K a year, you're living ludicrously beyond your means. Honest to God, that's not even true. In some parts of some cities, 100K a year is legitimately like still a tentative income. In like large parts of San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York, you know, cities like that. I mean, unless you want to like commute out like 50 minutes or whatever, but like the rent can eat up a lot there. The average rent in some of these areas is like 3 to 4,000, you know, depending on how close you want to be. Plus, if you're a family, I mean, whew. Pixel Eric with the $5. Do you listen to audiobooks? No. Silver Cakes the $10. Today I learned I have a higher SMV than you, Vosh. You mad? Thanks for the laugh today. Go out there and have a good time. And Sake with the 2 gifted tier 2 subs. If that wacko Jacko's bad math symposium is correct, how has Vosh fucked everyone's dad and I haven't fucked anyone? Well, I only fuck people's dads if their SMV is lower than mine, you see. If their SMV is higher than mine, I would have to go through the courting process, which would be, you know, time invested that I might not have. Oh, with the additional 4 gifted tier 2 subs. My God, man. Vosh, the last time I went to a salon, got a haircut, then put on my JoJo drip, I got approached and complimented by a lot of dudes, not women, Sag. No, that's what I'm saying. The same way that women will dress up to impress other women, guys have to dress up to impress other guys. Guys already do it. If you get super swole as a dude, it's not women who are going to be running up complimenting you in your muscles. It's going to be men, you know? But a lot of guys do that without knowing it. You know, they think, oh, yeah, these bitches will love my colossal bicep. No, it's guys will compliment your physique. Thank you, Beefless Stew. Much appreciated. Would you say DS1 is harder than DS3 and Elden Ring? No. No, definitely not. Purity with the $25 says, Hi, Bank. Please charge back previous payment of $25. Ah, yes. Yeah, sorry. I am Bank, and I'll get right on it. Thank you very much. My goodness, you guys. Well, Beardy did it. I had a secret counter for how much money I wanted to make this stream before I leave you all in the dust, and Beardy just did it. I'm just kidding. I actually want to get to sleep early tonight because I have been trying really hard to fix my sleep schedule, guys. I've been putting in a lot of effort. You know, been trying my best. So Halo 3 tomorrow? Fuck, man, maybe. Don't stay up till 4 a.m. like me, yeah. Yeah, Canoe's been worse off than me. Canoe slept until like 3 minutes ago today, man. I love you all very much, you beautiful people. I'm going to send you off to the wonderful, the talented, the handsome, the cool. Who am I sending you off to? Not a lot of people online. I'll send you over to Chariot TV again. Zan? Is Zan streaming? It's just I don't see the notifications for it on Twitch. Because he doesn't duo stream. I don't think Xander Hall is streaming. No, I think Chariot TV is it. But I can check because now I have a button. Yep, this video is unavailable. Ha! Here we go. Good luck, guys. I'll see you all soon.